Hello everyone, and welcome to another day of the Challenge Cup. We have a hype match today because we might find out our final semi-finalist, or we might get a game 3, both of which would be awesome. I am here today in the commentator's booth with NewITGuy and TheQueenHelena. How are you two doing today?
Hi, I'm doing great.
Doing wonderful.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, this is going to be a super exciting match. We have Ceddy versus jaxstronomy, and both of them have given us an incredible showing this season. The Ceddy only got restreamed on TSG for the first time a couple of matches ago, but I have been super impressed with them, and Jax has been here for a while, is a really well-known skull hunter, so this is gonna be great. I'll let you two commentate for a second while I get our runners ready.
Yeah. Also, Jack's very well known Triforce hunt blitzer. But yeah, as you guys can see, that they've had 12 encounters with one another, with Sadie having a little bit more wins than Jax in their matchups.
Yeah, but Jack's definitely the more experienced runner of the two.
Definitely. But it's kind of amazing that Ceddy, who's a relatively new runner, is placed around the same level as Jackson, who's been a runner for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
And their best time in races are very similar too, so...
Yeah, what's our settings today? I was actually just about to ask that.
Yeah, our settings today are Open Deku, Shop Sanity, Start with Max Rupees, and 1 Cucco.
Oh, that's kind of nice. So where's our wallet at?
Right, for that Shop Sanity.
Yep, for everyone who doesn't know, in Shop Sanity, we have an extra wallet in the pool.
That Tycoon one. I love Jax's file name. And we start with Minuet, which is pretty nice song to start off with, and we're starting Child, so definitely gonna make for interesting routing. Get that free Saria song, get that free Minuet check.
Yep.
Don't have to worry about Mido. Just fuck Mido.
Yeah, I think we might see a different routing. Do Mido first into Kokiri's sword chest and Minuet to SFM instead of the normal.
And Deku is open, so Mido won't be blocking Deku, so...
Yeah.
But we don't know if Deku is a stone or a medallion at this point.
I think you still do it.
Fair enough. I mean, it's not a ton of checks, and it's pretty... Boomerang?
Lord,
80 rupees.
Hello, Boomerang. We buy those. We definitely take those.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Shop Sanity really paying off right out the
right out the gate.
Let me try words again. That Shop Sanity really paying off right out the gate. There we go.
First try. It's nice to get those so it's nice to get these 2 hints pretty early. Claim check is dead.
Rip Bigeron. All he wants
Jack's
is some
probably picking up the boomerang. Oh, Mido's house. It's Mido go for Fido.
A hook shot.
That is a great early find.
Yeah. Definitely will make some use during the adult. And another claim check.
Okay, so we needed to know that Bigeron died twice here. Okay, warp out to SFM. We are getting Song of Time.
Not a bad song, but...
Not the one you want to see early either.
King Weep is dead.
Yep, he will remain frozen in ice because we don't have to unfreeze him.
Yeah. And of course, Ceddy going for Deku Tree, whereas Jax is making a hint play here, which is not too bad. Source to main, path to Twin Rova.
Ugh.
Yeah. Graveyard is foolish. Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So
That's
probably
a
Serenade
foolish
or
hint
Prelude.
We don't really see.
Yeah. That's a lot of checks to be dead.
Yeah, it means we're less worried about Sunsong. We don't have to route in Dampe at all. So that's fun.
Ooh, Bum Choose in Deku Tree. And Jax not going to the shop and not going to Deku Tree, so...
Yep. And we got a
interesting.
sometimes hint for Shadow Pot being a key. So we know we'll have to do that if Shadow's required.
This is a risky play from Jax. I'm assuming that what they're thinking is I'm going to do my overworld checks, my usual child routing, and then I'll save quick, go back and do Deku. But also, Deku is right there, and you don't need a lot for it. Why not just go in and see if there's anything useful?
Yeah.
I mean, on the other chance, we haven't found anything, and this is also, we don't know what it is.
Yeah.
So far, we have only
risk.
found Bomb Choose. But not having Boomerang could hurt Jax a little bit.
Yeah.
Not a lot, because it is accessible and pretty cheap to get.
So, and it's also available as adult.
Yeah, so...
Ooh, Purple is pointing out that time of day gets janky if you do Deku first, so that might be something on Jax's mind as well.
I didn't even think about time of day. Seeing a very classic B1 skip, not even pause buffer.
I am embarrassed at how much trouble I have had learning B1 skip. It should not be that hard, but it does take a little bit of setup, so doing that without pause buffering is impressive.
Yeah, no, I always gotta do the pause buffer.
I learned it pause bufferless just for that reason of I don't want to figure, like, I'm like, okay, it's gonna work or it's not gonna work kind of thing. I'm not gonna, hey, let's pause this to figure out if it's gonna work or not. No, it's just not gonna work.
Also, Nocturne on Epona song is a pretty nice song to the Dead Graveyard.
Yeah, it at least gives Jax some movement options, especially whenever Jax saves, quits, goes to Deku, and then they can just warp over to Graveyard and get their cac checks. Or they can do them now. There's options.
I mean, it's one chicken, so you might as well grab it, right?
Did you expect the Graveyard to be alive?
Fair. Another Graveyard foolish hint. That is such a great placement for it, just in case like a runner skips a hint stone.
It's like, hey, dummy, while you're here, don't do Graveyard.
I love those convenient hint stones, like when you're in the area, but I love it when you do checks and get down to like the like in River, and you get to the hint stone, and be like, by the way, River's foolish, idiot.
Right.
It's like, thanks, game. We get to see what's on Skull, so...
Additionally, that was a medallion for Ceddy, and Ceddy can actually get the lax check already. Huh.
40 double defense, and I think 50's
Not getting that one.
No double Ds for Link today. Sadness.
Oh, Len's on 50.
Oh.
We're gonna pretend that hint doesn't exist. Sound fair? Fair? Okay.
Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. So help me.
Oh, unless we get a Castle Town Way of the Hero hint.
Yeah, or Market.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Hard required treasure chest game, anyone?
Who wants to?
Harder qualifiers just
Okay,
game with lens on.
Let's just discuss that for a second. Which would you rather do? Oh, I think you won 32 it.
You won in 32
honestly.
at 100%.
Than doing 50. I mean, if it was 10,
fair.
whatever, but 50, no, you're gonna win in 32. That you're not doing 50 skulls.
I like what Kirby's saying. You never find the light arrows and mark it.
I was about to say, hey Kirby, we're gonna at you later if it turns out we do need that lens, just for that comment.
Yeah. Yes. So far, the seat's got jokes.
Yeah, Bison Typical has a point. 32 is smaller than 50.
Yeah, that is fair. And I'm pretty sure 132 is a smaller
number versus a deterministic number.
Well, Jack's not gonna be picking up that rank immediately, because that's a bow.
Yeah. Which adds more cac jacks.
Nothing in there.
Jax is gonna pick up the mask here. Yep.
Yeah, this is a play I like. Until you see the hit, you always pick up Keaton Mask. It's too hard to route in later on.
Get an extra rupee. Be able to do the slingshot game. Oh, Island Shield team never buy a shield is eating good tonight.
Woo!
You can only do Deku as an adult if you have Dungeon ER turned on. Open Deku means Mido's not sitting there blocking you because you don't have a sword.
/ shield.
Yeah.
Because you need both.
Fire arrows on... Was that Frogs 1 or Frogs 2? Was that Frogs 2?
I didn't see the hint. Okay, those don't exist. Sorry, Wasteland.
This...
Okay.
Anything that points at the Wasteland does not exist.
Those are fighting words. You forget who you're in the commentary booth
Frogs
with.
2 and a lens on 50. That is just screaming Wasteland, and we're going to pretend it doesn't exist.
Also, Cactive Evolve is an interesting hint.
I mean, that could be anything. That could be bombs, a hammer, a strength.
Another hook shot.
Yeah, as we saw yesterday, Cactable is not, it could be hovers. It is not an easy path to suss out.
It's true. Yeah. No, hovers is a very common path for it because of key logic, but...
Yeah.
In ours, it's going to be a wallet so we can fight Volvagia.
Ooh, and they're going to see that this is... Yeah, they should have farmed the rupees before coming...
But this will be fine. They will hope to find something inside of Deku Tree that will get them those rupees back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which I don't think we saw anything in Deku Tree that would give them rupees. But
yeah, it'll be a little obnoxious, but they'll apparently, according to Virgil, there's a huge rupee in Deku. Thank you, Virgil.
Thank you, Virgil. And
Shout
this
out
is where
to
we
our
get
chat.
Yeah. But hey, chat, if you want to potentially volunteer and be up here like us, or be one of our phenomenal trackers, or maybe potentially be a race mod, or a restreamer, or all the other things, feel free to hop on the Discord and be like, hey, I want to volunteer.
And yes,
we always take more volunteers.
Songs are hard.
Especially memory game.
That's a second Cactivolve. And just some couch change.
So I'm guessing that was a 10-pack of Chews in Deku, which is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, early chews are great because you can kind of decide, do I want to use these on some bomb checks? A 10 pack is enough that it could even be used for Dodongo's Cavern, which is really nice.
Might find like a French vanilla bomb bag or a strength in there. But granted, technically you would still logically need a strength or a bomb bag to enter Dodongo's Cavern to begin with. Because of that first bombable wall.
All right. Seeing some lawn now from Ceddy.
Yeah, we're gonna see some retracing from both runners here, which is definitely not a bad thing. Yeah, especially since there's not really a whole lot in Child. I mean, granted, having Minuet gave us a decent amount of it, but now we have Hookshot and Bow for Adult, which opens up quite a bit for Adult. Not a whole lot, but enough. The only question here is, does Jax go adult after this? Which I think they might.
With that hook and bow,
it's hard not to just be like, let's go adult.
I would say no. I would say Jax does the lawn route. Goes child, clears child out, and then goes adult.
Jax already did Lon.
Oh, Jax is the one who's been to CAC already.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I would say go adult. I was thinking Jax wasn't the one who did that. I'd say I go adult or child CAC first, just in case you find whatever your path to Volve is and it happens to be a strength.
Yeah.
Because then you have that's just a forest temple now. If forest is required. I don't think we've seen pedestal check yet.
No, neither adults have been. Neither runners have been there, but probably Ceddy will be going adult after CAC checks here. Jax doing the pause buffering.
Interestingly, I don't think Jax checked the outside Temple of Time hints whenever they were in a market. So we also don't know what those 4 hints are yet.
True. True. Oh my god. Jax is having a hard time with this B1 skip. You got this, Jax.
Oh, yep. This...
Titties. Sorry.
I do the double roll method in that little crevice there.
Nice.
There we go. 3rd time's the charm. I mean, first try. First try.
It's always first try.
Jack's just showing off how difficult that trick can be. That's all. They're just doing it for the stream content. Obviously.
Yep.
Huh, this is interesting. Ceddy is going river.
I'm willing to bet you Ceddy is going to use the sort of Cucco jump to get behind the waterfall and get into domain to try to chase down that path to Twin Rova.
Yeah, no, that's definitely not a bad play.
Yeah, I mean, you could find a lot in here. I mean, minus this skull here, everything that we're doing is out of logic, but meh.
What's logic?
It's that thing that we're supposed to be talking about that helps the viewers make sense of what we're actually talking about, but we don't really care about it. The runners kind of don't care about it.
Logic is just a suggestion.
Yeah, more or less.
Little bloopy.
Open grotto is not in logic because we don't have logical explosives to get here.
Yeah.
Yep, no bomb choose in logic
Actually,
today.
Well, actually, Open Grotto is in logic because you can get there as adult.
Okay. Fine.
Oh, true.
Fine. Open grotto. What we are doing is not logical.
Yes. Doing this as child is not logical. Don't worry, I got you, Virgil. I got you.
Yes, yes. Thank you, chat.
It's always fun when I'm with these two. Ooh, big chest.
30 is
30's
dead.
dead. Scale. Okay, that's just.
Wait, was
that
okay,
a grotto?
domain is logical.
Okay, so now everything we are doing is in logic.
You just have to go adult, get the scale, go back child, then you can logically get here. There you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, this is so stupid.
Central pillar is a small key.
Okay. So that's Sora tunic required, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Stuff.
Yes, but we are not going to ever get
that
key. So.
Because we only really need 2 keys.
Right, and we would only care about that in beatable only. And we're not doing that, so.
Thankfully.
Ceddy gonna miss out on the hint here. Unfortunately.
Yeah. They can grab it on the way back.
Yeah, that's true.
Jax is fine. Yeah.
Yeah,
Honestly,
this makes a lot of sense for them to be rushing this domain.
Oh, that's a strength.
Irons are always required.
Ooh, and that's wallet locked.
Yep.
Also, we will never be buying that Goron tunic because it's gonna be behind a wall of blue ice as adult.
Yep. And whether or not you can do gold scale water, irons are always required to do anything in water.
Market the bongo.
And we found a bow.
That could be a path. Probably not, though.
Jax is just cackling, and I love it.
Well, remember what was on 50 and what exists in market?
I'm sorry, I'm so ready.
I did not sign up for this.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, literally by virtue of how Silver Gauntlets does our volunteer thing, you did sign up for this.
I don't know what you're talking about. Someone else put my name in the spreadsheet.
We kidnapped you into the commentator booth.
Just drag you here and be like, you're watching this.
No, not 50 skulls for required lens. No.
I need it. It's early. It's early. I'm not gonna go full Sadie cackle yet, but oh, I feel it building. I'm ready.
So far, strength is the only thing that we found here in domain, unless it's on fishing here. Well, if it's strength, then that.
Well, it's most likely that strength because it's path to Rova.
Oh
but,
yeah.
I mean, this could also be a mirror shield right here. Okay, so it's not a mirror shield, so it's a strength.
It's the wallet locked strength.
We found our path. Path resolved.
Time to find a wallet.
Simple.
Easy. There's like, what, 3 of them?
Yep,
2?
There's 3. I did not see what was on there because Ceddy came out kind of quick there, but...
I don't think it's anything of importance. Yeah, you set your child scarecrow here, you might as well. You gotta move, Ceddy. There you go.
Yeah, our runners are gonna be kind of chasing after each other for a little bit. Ceddy's gonna get that bow whenever he goes to market. So our runners are kind of funneled into the same path right now. So this might wind up being an execution match.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So far, Jax is ahead in skulls, but Ceddy is technically in head. I mean, they're kind of technically tied in terms of checks.
They know what the item here is. They know the path here. Yeah, item wise, same.
And plus,
Jax has more juice.
plus Ceddy is actually I think Ceddy gives Jax a run for their money in terms of skull routing. I've said this like every time I've commentated Ceddy, but Ceddy has blown me away the matches I've seen in terms of Ceddy's routing. So this is gonna be a rough fight for Jax.
Yeah.
Yeah, for being a new runner, Ceddy definitely has some of the best routing and logic reading that I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, and Purple's pointing out that because of Ceddy's routing, Ceddy's gotten a little bit more of Lost Woods done than Jax has.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't ever see lake hints anywhere.
Who needs lake hints?
Yeah, that's
These
just
runners don't.
that's just two of our missing paths. It'll be fine.
Yeah. But if Jax goes to the lake here, and they'll probably take the owl to market and then maybe do Richard before going adult, but I don't think they'll do Richard before going adult.
I don't know. With that market to bongo path, I would be tempted to wait out time of day and get that check.
Yeah.
Because it is a... Well... You could... I don't know if it's more time to go adult, go to outside Genna's castle, and then go back child.
Well, you could also...
Wait.
Well, you wouldn't be waiting. You'd go Hyrule Castle, go check HC1 and 2, and by then it's nighttime.
Yeah. Additionally, chat is pointing out that because we have Shop Sanity, the Bomb Chew shop is also going to have some checks for us.
Yep.
And it's only open at night.
Yep.
Yeah.
And very well could just have hover boots, and we can quit worrying about 50 skulls.
Or there could also be Den's Fire on.
Oh yeah,
Lens.
Den's magic, anything that unlocks.
Well, you need magic to use Lens for treasure chest.
Yeah. Can we make ice arrows a logical requirement for Bongo? I like seeing that. It's kind of funny.
I think that would be a fun minor setting.
Ice arrows for Bongo logic, just to see you freeze his hands.
Bongo will physically not be defeated unless you ice his hands at least once. Here, I'm gonna adjust those path hints. Here we go.
Hopefully. The mass shop reward is actually part of. It's not part of market. It's part of Lost Woods.
Yep, because it's the skull mask check.
Mm-hmm. And Mask of Truth is the only check taken out of the tournament because no one likes Mask of Truth anyway.
Ooh, we're getting back of Lake. Oh, okay. So Jax is doing this to waste time.
Yep. And Skull Mask is always hinted. Yeah, Skull Mask is always hinted unless Mask of Truth is turned on for whatever reason, and then Mask of Truth is hinted. Yep, see? We're just wasting time going night. Oh! Well, we were going to see HC2.
Jabu's, nothing.
Rip. We'll hope HC2 doesn't have any important info for us. All right, Richard. Is your owner a good person today? It's not your fault that she can't hold on to you.
Richard is such a janky, check to do, because,
Yeah.
I don't know how the dog AI works.
The dog AI is you hope that it doesn't another dog comes near you while you're trying to get Richard.
Yeah.
I think you.
Oh.
Oh. You just grabbed magic there, I think. Oh, that sucks.
I mean, it's just the magic, right?
I mean, now we have magic. Lens intensifies.
Oh, hey, Kokiri Forest to Baronade. No shit.
Well, it could be for Rito's Ladder. We haven't seen Storm's Grotto yet. I mean...
Shoot the Sun Dead.
Yeah. What was it, like a nut grade or something like that?
Skull Mask Dead. Yeah.
Well...
It was a Kokiri Forest path to Baronade, which is no shit.
Yeah. You know. Alright. Well, this is good. Jax
Hey,
will also
nut upgrade for Lax.
Alright, Spirit, Shadow, Jabu.
Okay.
Fire.
Yeah, and we already know the other two.
Gross.
That's not a terrible medallion spread.
Stone Force, Stone Water.
Interesting, Sadie. I mean, Jax. Oh my gosh.
Well, I've noticed that is the third or fourth time that we have been commentating that you have mixed me and Jax up. What's up with that, Helena?
I might be a little... It's okay. It's fine. We're fine.
I do not have nearly the brain for skulls that jaxstronomy does.
That's fair. Oh, Jax is picking up both.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is not a bad play. Oh, that feels bad for Ceddy.
Yeah, because Ceddy is going to have to come back for that mirror shield, which we know is required because we have to go do Spirit.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's not much of a time loss, but it's going to be a time loss.
Well, and you're also having to do time. You also have to consider time of day because we don't know where Suns is yet.
Yeah.
Oh, ew. And Suns could just be in the graveyard, honestly.
Well, that's not true. When you're going back adult, you just pop into Ganon's castle before going back child, and then it's nighttime. So, not a big issue.
Yeah.
To be honest, I forget that's a logical quirk.
Yeah, we are running out of places for ZL to be.
Yep. The only song that can be in graveyard is either Serenade or Prelude.
Yeah, I keep forgetting how Foolish works with songs. That always throws me off.
Look, it's bombs. Yay.
Okay, that's great. We can also check Bombchu Bowling whenever Ceddy goes back child.
Which probably won't be a hot minute.
OT's
Oh.
Oh.
That's not what you want to see.
That might.
What if we have...
Nope. Stop. We're just going to stop you right there.
Ceddy's at 7. Ceddy's at 7 skulls, by the way.
I already know where your brain's going with this, and we're just gonna shut this stuff down right now.
Requiem at Colossus.
Shut up. Yes, Requiem at Colossus for Spirit Temple boss key on child side. Yes, I know where you're going with this. All dungeons for Spirit Temple bullshit. Yes, I understand.
I was not even going to say that. I was just going to say Requiem at Colossus, so you made it worse than I was going to make it. So if
that's the only way. That is the only way to make it hard AD for that.
I wasn't going to talk about AD. I was just going to talk about how mean it is to get out to Spirit today.
But it's on OOT. OOT is locked behind all dungeons. That's what you're implying anyway. Don't gaslight me. I know what I'm talking about.
Forest Temple is a stone dungeon today.
Yeah, forest is. So's water. Well, water's now. It can't be. If water's a stone, then opponent's out for that.
Yeah.
Yay! We figured it out, guys.
Although, Purple did mention in chat, we could need Eponas for HBA.
Well, yeah,
that's fair.
But it's not for Colossus Warp, because that's not possible with our medallion layout.
True.
Oh, all right. Looks like we're gonna see DC now.
It makes sense. You have Bombay. You're adult.
Yeah.
It is one of our. Oh no, it's a stone.
No, it's a stone, but I mean,
there's a lot of checks, so you might as well.
Yeah, a lot of checks, not a whole lot of requirements. You get to skip 75% of the dungeon.
Yeah, can we talk about how awful it is that the two dungeons that we can kind of easily get into and do checks in are both stones? Other than Deku. And Deku had nothing.
Yeah.
Deku had nothing.
Deku had bomb chews, which is not logical. Not in logic today, but, bomb chews were in there.
Yeah.
And that has helped both our runners.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a Deku Foolish hit.
I wouldn't be surprised either.
Well, yeah, we get one dungeon Foolish, so, I mean...
Well, assuming we don't have to visit all dungeons. This could just be a world tour, even if we don't have to complete them.
You try not to have those.
But it'd be funny. See,
funny.
Chad, this is what you're dealing with today.
Yes.
Is you have the nice commentator, and you have the devil commentator, and you have, like, TheQueenHelena right in between us.
Where I fluctuate between the two of you. Because I also like to see pain and misery from our runners sometimes, because, content. I'm all for the content. So I'm all for the 50 skulls being required for Lens for us to cross the wasteland in order to get Requiem. All for it.
I think it would be funnier if it's for treasure chest game. See, and that's my thing is I escalate.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'd also be funny for treasure chest game too. But considering we got magic, and Lens is on 50, just saying... Dens could be on treasure chest minigame. Dying, huh?
We're not seeing anything in Dodongas yet, are we?
Nope.
Nope.
I thought I could handle this Cyclops. I had Cyclops before.
realistically, it is just path magic. But yeah, realistically, that's what we're dealing with. I'm memeing over here. But we do have a couple of checks in market that we could still look at.
Yeah, like Bomb Chew Bowling. I mean, all we have left in market is Bomb Chew Bowling and Treasure Chest minigame, but we don't have access to that because that's 50 skull required.
Where is that at?
Miss Stacker is pointing out that, like, that mirror shield's also kind of weird, and getting, like, bow in market is kind of weird. Like, magic is obvious, but we're still missing some things that could help us out in Shadow. Specifically, we do need to find dens, and, ooh, F's in chat, Jax.
Yeah, Jax did it on purpose, so that way they'd be by the entrance.
Wait, did Jax get a foolish DC hint?
I believe they did.
That is great news for Jax's routing, and it's unfortunate Ceddy did not do the maze to get that.
I think Ceddy's could do the maze after this, and then see the DC was foolish, and then just be like,
Cry a little inside.
Well, I mean, DC itself might be foolish, but no, because we need long shot in order to beat Water Temple, so we would have access to Valley.
There is no reason unless we needed Eponas for HBA.
Yeah. Isn't HBA hinted sometimes hint, or is it an always hint?
Sometimes.
Actually, we do need a long shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need a long shot to get it across.
Yeah. Unless we find Requiem.
Only 1,500. Okay, thank you. Both our runners are pretty tied in skulls, which is nuts.
We could technically need a long shot for Spirit Temple Key Logic, but that's like super. Oh, there's a wallet.
Oh, there's a wallet.
Oh,
you're 1 rupee short. Oh, you.
No.
F's.
Oh, that
man.
sucks.
That's a heart. Man, that's unfortunate.
Oh, there's dens.
Okay,
there's hammer.
I didn't see how much dens cost. But...
Dens is wallet locked.
Okay.
So there's our Cactu Volve.
Yep.
But that dens being wallet locked could mean that Treasure Chest minigame could have our next wallet. Actually, I think it's more likely now the Treasure Chest minigame has something. Oh, Big Po.
Kokiri Forest Queen Goma? I bet there's a slingshot in the Storm's Grotto.
Or K-Sword.
Or K-Sword.
Either way.
Yeah, but I think slingshot is more for Goma than K-Sword. Oh, there's our ZL. We only need it. Actually, we don't need ZL. Well, actually, no, we might need it for Spirit.
Okay, make the boat move.
Oh, yeah, right, Shadow. I forgot about the boat.
Come on, boat, move. Do something. Oh, you get Composer's Grave now.
It's dead. Graveyard's dead.
Yeah. But what if it's Prelude?
I mean, that would be nice for movement. But I don't think Ceddy got the graveyard hint.
Be kind of hard not to. It's right next to the warp.
Yeah, I'm pretty
I think
sure?
this is. I think this is 100% movement.
Okay.
A movement choice. I would do this if I even if I knew it. I know I'm getting a warp back to either. Yeah, that just paid for itself right there.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, and that was that was likely the only reason Ceddy did that, and honestly, like you said, pays off. Additionally, speaking of paying off, Jax just got a big Poe in a bottle, which means that Jax is going to be able to get another market check.
Yeah, so did Ceddy. Ceddy also got that big Poe.
Yep, it was in Open Grotto.
Yeah. So that is another market, but I still think that that magic could be our other wallet on treasure chest minigame. Just saying.
Yeah, that's what I immediately thought of when you mentioned that.
Simultaneous cowhouse entrances. Our runners are literally synced up right now.
Yeah.
Okay, and we're gonna
Oh my god! They're like almost perfectly
at
synced.
the same time. And Jack's just choosing not to do it.
Then why go in there at all?
What's Jax thinking about? Oh, Jax already turned in 10.
Oh.
They must have just autopiloted.
Yeah. It's like, I'm gonna go check 10. Jax did not do this.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure we already exhausted our CAC to Volve.
Oh, I looked away for like 3 seconds and just realized our runners got the hammer. I am so sorry. Where the heck was that?
Potion shop.
Potion shop, yeah.
Yeah, so they bought the wallet refilled itself, and then the hammer was a $1.80.
Yeah,
okay.
but they also both bought the big the 200 coin. Oh, there's more magic.
Okay, so it's automatically for magic.
Yes.
Because both magics are in market.
It's magic locked.
It's not even magic lock. It's just they're in the same location, so you have to go to market and get one of them.
Yeah, neither of those magics are magic lock.
Well, no, I'm saying that whatever is our path to Bongo
it can't be magic. No, it can't be magic. Because both magics are accessible. Therefore, it can't be magic.
So it's bow then?
Bow, shield, or whatever the hell is sitting in treasure chest game.
Or Bombchu Bowling, because we have not
Or Bombchu Bowling.
True.
I don't like this.
Let's just pretend like it's bow or mirror shield, and then we'll approach the subjects as we get them to not start crying now.
So what you're saying is lens might not be hard required for the Bongo path hint.
It might not be. It's Schrodinger's lens at this point.
It is Schrodinger's lens where it's not lens until it has to be lens. And the problem is that because of the items we have and the stuff we have to do, we might not find out that Schrodinger's lens until 2 hours into this race.
Yeah.
I mean, if a runner's real lucky, we could find it out here in 5 minutes. But I don't think a runner's going to 1 in 32. That just to know for sure.
No.
Yeah, this is, okay, everyone, buckle up, because I have a feeling this is either going to be a very fast seed, or this is going to be the grossest nice settings that we have ever witnessed.
Yep.
I like how you phrased that, the grossest, nicest settings.
I mean,
Yeah.
to be fair, these aren't bad settings
No, they're
compared
not.
to what some of the hot trash that's been rolled this season.
Yeah, we were talking about this a bit before the race. I can't remember if we had mentioned it whenever we started.
No, I don't think
but
we have.
yeah, Ceddy and jaxstronomy had a gentleman's agreement to not choose any settings that would strongly mess with logic. Because in the United States, we have an ADHD med shortage, and Jax wasn't sure that they were going to be able to get theirs in time. So they had this agreement, and that's part of the reason that the settings are not as messy as we have seen in some races. But that doesn't mean that the logic is necessarily going to be nice, as we are seeing.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Ooh, and it's pointing out in chat, Frogs 2 is our fire arrows, but Burning Cack is our suns, which is behind Shadow Temple. Which means that we're not going to get fire arrows before we get dens.
Ooh.
That doesn't mean it can't be a wall. It just can't be the second wall.
Exactly.
It's got to be the third one.
Yeah, I'm fully able to admit that today, Wasteland is probably not going to have anything.
Mm-hmm. Come here, fishy, fishy, fishy.
Oh, I hate this fish.
It could be really nice sometimes, or it can take you like literally 5 minutes to get this fish.
Mm-hmm. Today he wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Hurt. What the hell was that?
What is that song, Jax? That's not even the scariest Scarecrow song I've seen. I'm still horrified by the spinning one that Hollow Logic had yesterday.
Yeah.
That one's not bad. I can do that one. Granted, I play on a Brawler 64, so I actually have C buttons, but that's besides the point.
Oh, look at you. Oh, that's Rudo's.
Oh. Okay.
Put that back. Well, no, that's okay.
No, that's...
We have to do Jabu.
We have
That's
to do
fine.
Jabu. Yeah.
Yeah, once again, we kind of have something that's giving our runners a very particular direction to go in. Namely, go back, child, and go do Jabu. You already have your boomerang. You've got your letter. You can logically get in there. Go do it.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, they can do fire right now in Logic.
Yeah, so the question is Jax going to go back, child, and go do Jabu now, or is Jax going to decide to go into fire first?
And Ceddy getting their double magic here.
I'd probably do fire first, but that's just me.
I mean, technically, depending on key logic,
yeah.
Fire Temple might not logically be able to be cleared, but we can still probably clear it though.
I don't think there's a world where you can't clear it. It just logically expects you to have hover boots.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also that strength is in logic now that we have a wallet. So even if Jax doesn't have the strength yet, it is a logical dungeon to go do.
No, we don't know where Storms is at, but there's only a handful of places it can still be.
Yeah. It could be out in Spirit Temple. It could be in Ice Cavern.
Or it can be on Prelude.
Could be on Prelude.
Yeah, but
That's it.
Prelude's a little ways off with us not knowing where Dins is or our cover.
No, we
know
know
where-
where
Dens
Dins
is.
We just don't know where Wallet is.
Wait, where's Dins at?
It's in
two
Potion
wallet
Shop.
locked in Potion Shop.
God, I really missed Adult Kakariko today, y'all.
Well, you missed the
Yeah.
hammer, so you missed Dens. They're in the same location.
Oh, there's hovers.
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay, there's our shadow access.
yeah. So Storms is entirely on the table and behind that.
Wow, so Market was Path to Bongo for everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything short of a hook shot.
And Dins.
Yeah, and Dens.
Yeah.
Wiener.
So we just need a wallet.
Mm-hmm.
Unless
Unless this is
second
a
game-
wallet. We don't know. This could be a wallet.
Nope.
Okay.
No.
Wow.
I saw that was brown and I thought it was going to be a wallet for a second.
Yeah.
Oh, Ceddy accidentally locked himself into the scene there. Oops.
I hate when I do that.
No.
This is scary how close our runners are
Mhm.
and how
Right?
fast they're getting things.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, not to jinx the sea, but it feels very linear.
Oh no.
I
Okay.
thought you were going to say a certain J word that Tobias yells at me for every time I say it.
No,
Oh,
I'm,
no.
I'm using the L word to describe the sea, not the J word.
Hmm.
But I mean, the seed is giving us straight paths to. Okay, here's your stuff for this dungeon. Here's your stuff for this dungeon. Don't forget it. Forget about everything else. We don't need to go there. Just go.
Tobias in chat. I didn't say it, Tobias. I'm being
Yeah,
good.
none of us are saying anything, Tobias.
We're just thinking it very loudly.
And what are
you know-
those? What are those small planes called? The ones that usually only held a handful of people. What are those called again?
Biplanes?
Got anyone?
Crop dusters, where I come from.
Yeah, Jason got
Oh,
it.
there's our wallet.
Okay, wait. That is incredible for Jax, because guess who's gonna get Dins real quick?
Jax, because that's a full wallet.
The other J word.
Okay,
That is a terrible spot, by the way.
Jets for Jax. Jets for Jax.
So Shadow Temple is completely clearable right now on Jax's side once they pick
100%.
up Dins.
So Shadow is fully clearable. Ajabu is fully clearable. Fire is fully clearable. All we need at this point is our second
It's-
strength.
Yeah.
Which is logically buyable by Jax.
Yep.
No, that's our
Wait.
first strength.
Oh yeah, first strength, yes.
No. Oh
Yeah.
wait. Oh, we don't have a strength yet.
Yep.
Never mind.
We are literally.
I thought we had a strength, and that was the
No.
second strength, which was locked because
No.
yeah.
We are
Okay.
literally a strength and lights away from go mode at 1 hour in. That
I don't know who
is
taught you
wild.
time. I don't
What
know who
is-
taught you time, but it's 55 minutes in.
Yeah. Well, since it's 55 minutes in, might as well do this. Let's do our shoutouts.
Do you want to do them, Helena?
Sure. Our our runners today are Ceddy and jaxstronomy. Our trackers today are Favia and Purple. On the commentators with me today are SadieSweet, NewITGuy, and me, TheQueenHelena. And our restreamer today is also SadieSweet. Yeah, but if you like what you see here with our runners, please do give them a follow. They are phenomenal runners.
And if you don't, give them a follow anyway, because they're phenomenal
Yeah.
runners.
Exactly.
Yeah, again, Ceddy is a new favorite of mine, and Jax is a longtime favorite of mine who has given me very nice coaching tips, including just buy a fucking shield, Sadie. Jax said it way nicer than that, but that was the sentiment.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we got, we got Ceddy inside of Jabu. Jax is going. Where? Wait, where is Jax going? Valley?
Jax might be doing Valley Lake.
Jax? After my own heart today?
I did 2 Ds. Yeah. I realized once I did it.
Ooh, yeah. With that scale, this is actually great routing. Jax is going to be able to check these valley checks, get another hint that we haven't seen yet, and go through the lake entrance into domain. Excellent routing.
Yeah, and I think we are still missing 2 foolishes. Yeah, I'm looking at our spreadsheet. We're still missing 2 foolishes.
We're actually only missing one because we did get DC Foolish in the Grand
Oh,
City
right.
race.
Yeah, we're missing 1 Foolish, yeah. Forgot about the DC Foolish. I think we all did. Ooh, more bomb chews. But
Yeah.
Jax is gonna elect not to because they have a bomb bag, so... Yeah. Graveyard is such an interesting Foolish. It was like, that's so many checks.
No, nothing in the waterfall.
And we're not shooting the sun today.
Fair.
So, my fellow commentators, where
Yes.
would you like to see Strength 2 today?
Zora shop.
No, we already... Strength 1 is in Zora's shop.
Well, I want that to be strength 2.
Well, then where do you
It's
want
not
Strength
strength.
1
It's
at?
not... Oh, wait.
I don't
Hold
care.
on. Hold on. There's a big chest here. That's gold scale.
Lab dive. That's where I want it to be.
1500 HBA.
No. Get out of here.
Toilet. GTG.
That's not nearly as bad.
This might be a good time to show off. NewITGuy did make a beautiful visual for us. If you want to understand the dynamics that are happening in the comms booth, there you all go.
The poison for Cusco. Cusco's poison.
I am over here as the devil on Helena's shoulder. NewITGuy is over here as the angel, and Helena is just trying to wrangle us in.
Yeah, you can't buy the tunic, Sadie. You're not an adult.
That's unfortunate because that is the Goron shop.
Oh yeah,
Or
thank you
the
for
shop
putting that on
inventory.
stream. Yeah. Yeah, that is blue fire required.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this is really smart to do Jabu then Shadow, and then probably Fire afterwards. Actually, no, you probably would want to do Fire, then Shadow. And this is my reasoning for it, because Fire, you know, just brings you outside onto the Blair Warpad, whereas Shadow will bring you into the Graveyard Warpad, and then you can just walk into CAC and get your Nocturne song, which is Sun Song. And we do have the warp songs to both of them.
Yeah, but the only check unlocks in this entire thing is the grave that's dead anyway.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
mean,
sure our runners
yeah,
want to pick up Suns.
I mean,
Fair.
yeah, for skull routing for that 50, oh god. But, you know,
I just
I
think
don't...
that'd be pretty good movement-wise, but they can probably do it either way and still be fine.
I don't disagree. I would rather go mode Shadow than go mode Fire. But on the other hand, I don't want to clear the back half of Fire, so...
Yeah, especially what I'm thinking is, especially with our runners essentially looking for 2 more items, our lights and our strength, you already have to do pretty much all of Shadow anyway. Just go do Shadow, clear it completely out, and if you find what you need, you can go mode Fire and Spirit. Otherwise, you know...
Yeah, Shadow's probably the nicer of the two to go mode first.
Yeah. Chat's bringing up a good point, too. You probably want to see what's on Prelude check also first.
Yeah, that's fair, because we don't know what's on Prelude either, yeah.
Yeah, and there's a 1 in 3 chance it's your Colossus Warp.
And if it isn't your Colossus Warp, there's also a 1 in 3 chance that it is your Storms, which will give you access to Bottom of the Well, which is just a huge amount of checks.
Yeah,
or where your light arrows are.
Your light arrows, your second strength to go mode, Spirit.
With how the seed is going, do you think that we're gonna wind up making it up to Ganon and getting the hint for that today?
It's possible. It's quite possible.
It's possible, especially if they are inside his castle. Not saying which check requires that one, but...
Yeah?
You know what? It has been a long time since we've done a prediction. So, chat, I'm only gonna set this for like 2 minutes, but I'm gonna start a prediction for whether or not we think we're getting the light arrow hint from Ganon today.
Ooh, okay.
I have I have a question before
Yes.
we do the prediction. If one of the runners finds light arrows, but the other runner still gets the hint.
I think it would still count that for the prediction for
Because we
light
still
arrow
saw the
prediction.
hint, correct?
Here, I'm rephrasing it. Will we get Ganon hint before we find lights?
Thank
There
you.
we go. Thank you, Jack. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, God.
You know what? I don't need channel points.
Yeah,
There we go.
I've been sitting on a
Boom.
ton of channel points.
Rip.
Yeah.
1,400 channel points.
Oh, wait. I'm not going to participate so that I can actually close it out.
Yeah. Which is unfortunate.
I forgot that that's why I'm sitting on so many channel points. It's because I'm a moderator and I have to be responsible with my fake money.
Mm-hmm.
Responsible with your fake money.
Outside
Wait.
Ganon's castle, foolish.
Okay.
No strength 3 today.
Whoa!
Well, I mean, we might see strength 3, but we don't need it. Well...
Whoa!
Yeah, it's
Lights in light trial.
It's a whole bunch of Schrodinger. You don't need strength T until it's inside Ganon's castle.
Wait. Okay. Wait. I got it. Okay.
No.
Oh, there's our Goron tunic.
Okay, well, I mean,
Jax is gonna be happy if they do that check and get it.
yeah.
Purple, are you able to actually close out predictions?
You're kind of dumb though. No offense.
If you are, I'll let you.
You're like, Frost isn't working on it. And then you
It's
do,
cool.
yeah,
I'll hold
Frost.
out on it. All right.
I mean, there is a third wallet somewhere, but yes, him not getting the second wallet is gonna hurt here pretty soon.
And it could be potential. There's a decent potentiality that our second strength is strength locked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ceddy will have to go back child at some point to get the mirror shield because he also didn't have enough money to do that. It is really unfortunate not getting the Hyrule Castle Fairy.
Well, at some point, Ceddy's going to get locked because he's either going to be locked from going to... Well, he's already locked from going to Spirit. He's also locked from going to Shadow. This is his only play right now because Denz is too wallet locked.
Yeah.
And he could potentially get bailed out here with another wallet being in here, potentially.
Exactly. Because we have shop sanity, so that is not our guaranteed second wallet.
Yeah.
Or the only other wallet. Sorry, I should say the only other wallet left in the seed. There is one more.
Yeah.
We know it's not here.
I mean, could also be possible that our third wallet could be in the back of Shadow Temple again.
Den's locked.
Also, this is our first small key. Oof. That's a bit unfortunate. Got hit there.
If anyone wants my horrible prediction, I put it in chat so I didn't have to say it out loud and terrify my co-coms.
You know, we're trying to get a restream for the weekly tonight that I'm maybe looking at calming. That's kind of blowing a hole through that.
No, you're here to commentate with us.
Yeah, I am.
Forever and ever and ever.
So
No, we'll be done before the weekly. I'm feeling good that we'll be done before the weekly.
So am I, but not when you keep making those predictions.
Yeah. But, you know, that gold scale is interesting, though. Lab Dive does have a pretty good potentiality.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm super suspicious about that gold scale. I think checking Lab Dive wouldn't be a terrible idea. Also getting some Hyrule field checks, because we haven't seen a ton of those.
Actually, we've seen all of them.
Oh, have we seen all of them? Did we see the
Tectite Grotto?
Tectite Grotto?
I believe Jax peeked it, but yes.
Okay. Well, never mind then.
It wasn't anything important. It might have been like a heart or something, if I recall correctly.
See, I'm so busy thinking of terrible scenarios for our runners that I miss the really obvious things they check.
Yeah. No, you're busy like plotting and planning in your head, and then it's like, oh wait. So
you're saying Strength 2 in Wasteland, but the long shot's being locked by 50. And required all dungeons for horseback archery.
So we can get the lights out of Life Trial. And also Requiem has to be out at Colossus. Because we still haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Yep, that is what that would mean.
I'm just gonna say if any part of that is true, I am so sorry to the runners. I didn't actually want that for them.
But you kind of do.
But I kind of do.
So boss key being on shortcut is interesting. Also, Jack's finally getting the archery minigame check here. Yeah, they'll probably do this before going into... What are you doing?
Jax has to buy Dens.
That's right, they haven't bought Dens yet. Right. They just recently got the wallet, I remembered, yeah.
Money can be exchanged for goods and services, and fire.
No, they bought Dens. Oh, no, they haven't. It's in Potion. Never mind.
There it is. See, Sadie? Right there. It's right there.
I see it
Yep,
now.
there it is. And now we can...
I'm glad, because there was a part of me that's like, oh no, are they playing a joke on me? Is everyone playing a joke on me?
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. I guess that's...
Okay. Okay.
There we go.
Never mind. We figured it out.
I mean, granted, Boss Key is not on a bad location here in Fire, but it's definitely a little bit of a walk to get to.
Yep.
So what Jax is probably going to do Shadow, do Fire, and then depending on what they find, go back to Temple of Time to go get whatever the Prelude song check is.
Yeah.
Because Jax wants to know if it's Requiem.
Yeah. We're hoping that's Requiem for the sanity of Jax, but we're kind of thinking that it might not be Requiem for
well,
the
if it's
content.
Requiem, we also don't need to find a long shot necessarily.
Yeah.
Monchi, score for the match. Ceddy took game 1. This is game 2. So if Ceddy wins, Ceddy secures his spot in semifinals. If Jax wins, we are getting a game 3. So if you're a game 3 fan, we're cheering for Jax.
Oh, I'm totally game 3 cheering. But you know, it's not like I'm totally like a Jax fan, totally not biased or anything. Oh, that's a big chest.
Light arrows.
Another bomb bag.
More bombs.
If anyone didn't get a chance to see the match yesterday, where our poor runners just got check after check after check in big chests that was just bait after bait after bait, you should go watch that because it was very funny.
Yeah.
I'd like to
Horrible,
point.
but it was funny.
I'd like to point one little strict by that. They also chose bomb chews in Logic, which puts every bomb chew into a large chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine looking at the center of GTG and seeing a big chest and desperately searching for that one item you need, and you get there and it is bomb chews.
Pierre has a key.
We found 6 keys. I don't know if that Goron on the other side has a small key or not, but so far odds are no, that probably does not, because Ceddy is just going for this. But odds are Volve might have an item.
Yep.
Odds are pretty good.
Yep, we need to find
8 keys.
Yep, 8 keys, and there's 1 spare.
There are 7. Or maybe... Oh, I see what you're doing.
Checking high score on.
Yeah, that's one way to do get to highest score on. Never considered doing it that way myself. Highest score on small key, so Megaton Hammer and Volve have items.
Nice setup there for Ceddy.
Yeah.
Gonna get lit on fire. Yep, not quite getting the iframes.
Oof.
There
Don't
he goes.
you? I mean, you get slightly more iframes if you didn't have fire tunic
Mhm.
on.
I did not know that. Good to know.
Yeah. It's like I don't know the exact number, but I feel like it's maybe a frame or two more without it, which, you know, when you're doing tricks can make a huge difference.
Mhm.
You learn new Zooter things every match, folks.
Mm-hmm. At least that's what I've been told. I'm not 100% positive myself.
Yeah, Purple says that it's enough that the fire ring chest in GTG is annoying with Goron Tunic on, so probably
Yeah.
a couple of extra frames.
Yeah. Not actually a problem, just annoying. Yeah. But, you know, just like with any tricks, if it takes more than, like, 3 tries, then you're, like, lose a whole bunch of time. Also, depending... Oh! That's interesting.
A nice boss key.
That is a boss key, but... I gotta... For setting wise, I'm sure the shadow lensless is on, right?
Yes.
Just
Yes.
default? Okay. Just had to make sure.
All lensless settings are turned on except for TCG.
Yeah.
And Wasteland.
Yeah. Just wanted to make sure for my own personal sanity.
Yep.
Okay. So, pretty good boss key location.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right now we don't have too much happening, just kind of waiting for our runners to finish up each of these dungeons, and then essentially, you know, Jax will go take Ceddy's place, and Ceddy will be on a wallet hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, Purple. It wouldn't matter anyway if we didn't have 50 in logic. The logic trick negates that. Oh look, it's a strength lock key.
Yeah. That most certainly is.
So Shadow is most definitely strength locked. Just logically, at least.
Yeah.
For the one check that can make it strength locked.
That we just go, nah.
Nah.
I actually was able to do the jump onto the crushers in one of my seeds, and I felt really good about it.
Yeah, it's just a timing thing.
Yeah.
And we know we're gonna have to go and do Shadow Pot because it is a key.
With a key.
Yep, it was outside Temple at time, I think.
And we don't have Froer's Winds.
Nope.
So can't
So
set it.
can't do it fast. What's logic?
Also, what's your other command?
Oh, that's a feel bad there.
There we go.
I hate when you
That was nice.
It's interesting that our runners are staying pretty lockstep as far as skull count. They have basically the same amount, aren't really skipping over any. So I do think that even though our runners are not hard chasing skulls, they are still thinking about 20, and they are still maybe just a tiny bit in the gut of their stomach afraid of that 50.
You collect 20 in every seed, unless you have a 20 hit.
Yeah.
Or unless you're a runner that's like, if it's on 20, I'll just lose.
I lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not one of those runners. I just lose anyway, but you know, I'm not gonna lose because I didn't collect it. I just lose because I suck. And I'm okay with that.
Woo! We suck team!
Yeah. Oh, another small key. Oh, we have a small key in maybe a small key in the back of Shadow.
If there's not one in here, we do.
Yeah. That's why I said maybe. Well, after killing these two idiots too.
Yeah. Yeah, there's one more check. Alright. What do we get?
It's
key.
another
Okay.
key!
But
So-
we're still gonna check the back anyway.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Manager has an item.
Arcane Fire was pretty empty, and Shadow's looking pretty empty too.
But of course, neither one of our runners, know that the other temple is empty.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like what Jax would do is I don't think Jax will full clear Fire Temple. They'll see that the boss key's in the shortcut, open up the shortcut, and probably finish full clear Fire at another point, because they still got quite a bit that they can do. So they're not hard pressed for Jax. And we know Ceddy over here just beating up a Skull Kid for their lunch money.
Saving Termina.
That's a good joke.
Yeah, it's like Majora's Mask can happen and the moon can fall if you just kill Skull Kid.
Actually, I think logically, Majora's Mask happens earlier than 7 years in that timeline. So
yeah,
that's retribution for Termina, even though technically you die. But, whatever.
That's so funny to imagine Skull Kid going on his murder spree and then coming back here to the Lost Woods and just playing his little music,
And
in
then
his free
Link
time.
shows up as an adult and it's like, yeah, that's right, I'm back.
So Ice is not a bad play here at all.
No, it's in logic.
Get to see the iceberg. So far, the back of Shadow's been empty.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't seen the manager yet.
Yeah,
Manager always has something. That's nothing.
Let's see if there's... Oh, God.
I can never tell
That's
this
a
peak.
pixel. Those
Yep,
sure are
that
some
is
pixels.
something. That is something.
Yep, the third song is Serenade.
Oh,
Oh, look! The manager has something. Who would have thought?
Sling.
our last bomb
Damn it,
bag.
I should have gone with my first instinct. I was going to say last bomb bag. Ah.
The last two bomb bags were in Shadow Temple. That's too funny.
Well, if the first one wasn't bomb locked in Shadow, that one is sure the hell bomb locked in Shadow. Pew,
And here's that required bow to get over to Bongo.
pew.
I mean, also the magic too, but yeah. Well, not really the magic, because magic didn't lock magic.
No.
Have we found our second bow yet?
We haven't, but
Nope.
regardless, hover boots were in market
Yeah.
also, so those are
That's-
guaranteed a path to Bongo.
Yeah. I was just curious, that's all.
Yeah, everything is a path to Bongo today.
Yeah, everything. Even when it's not, it is.
Yeah.
It's nice to have two bottles here. I mean, not that we are worried about KZ because we know he's foolish. It's just nice to have two bottles here.
Yeah.
And you're gonna get hit by that ice piece. Maybe.
Oh, he
No.
dodged it.
I would have gotten hit. I don't know about you guys, but I would have 100. Oh no, still chasing him.
Run, Ceddy, run.
Yeah. When ice keys want your blood, they want your blood. I mean,
And
this still has a good potentiality for your second strength.
yeah, and Jax is having a great Bongo fight. Look at that.
Not quite a one cycle, but two cycle we take. Oh, that's a big
That's
chest.
a biggie. Yep. Link was a skater boy and said, "See you later, boy."
Ooh, and Chad is pointing out that Ceddy might be getting that extra blue fire to unfreeze Zora shop so that he doesn't have to go back child to get it.
That is true. You can do that.
He doesn't. I don't. Oh my god.
Sorry.
I thought, oh no, strength is 1 walt lock, not 2 walt lock. For some reason, I thought it was 2 walt locked.
Yeah, the skater boy joke is that's the song most people mash Bongo to. To stun lock Bongo, you need to mash to a song that's 150 beats per minute, which just happens to be Skater Boy by Avril Lavigne. So all the emo kids can just rock out to what we like.
Ah,
Yeah,
represent my genre.
we're seeing the song here from Prelude Check.
Yeah.
And
Storms. I bet storms.
No.
Yep.
Personally... Rip. That's not good.
And I'm gonna call it now. Serenade is gonna be Vanilla and Ice, and Requiem is gonna be Vanilla at Colossus. I am freaking calling it.
Yeah, because those are the only two songs that we don't have any info on at all.
Well, we'll know here in a minute.
Yeah.
This is probably the worst 50-50 in the history of Zooter, but
Yeah.
actually that's not true. I've seen worse 50-50s.
Well, it's pretty high up there in terms of bad 50-50s.
Yeah, I think the worst 50-50 was, is Ganon's boss keyring required or not?
Oh, God. Don't remind me of that seed.
And you know exactly which one I'm talking about.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I was either commentating or restreaming that seed. And
Yeah.
Miss Dagger, I will hunt that up and send that to you when I DM you because it is awful.
It's okay. We're coming down to the last checks in Ganon's castle, whether they're key locked or not, and lights are in Ganon's castle. So where is our key ring?
We might be thinking of different seeds because I'm thinking of the one where we got
Oh.
Ganon's keyring early, assumed we wouldn't need it, and then we hard needed it by the end of the seed because of light shenanigans.
Oh no! This was a full casino for GTG for Ganon's boss keyring, or for
I'm
Ganon's
thinking-
keyring.
I'm thinking of the one where we got
Oh,
Ganon's
and
keyring
that's
early.
Requiem.
Ah, I was wrong.
Yay!
So it's Serenade on Requiem.
Yeah, I don't remember. That may have been on ZSR. That seed was.
Yeah, the keyrings is a truly terrifying,
Terrible.
terrible, awful setting.
Yeah.
Fun to watch, horrible to play. Toffel, thank you. Chuckles versus Hollow, game 3. Yes, that one. God. Oh, that sucked. That sucked.
Yeah, keyrings.
Yeah, keyrings can make things fun and not fun at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Miss Dagger, I think we all wanted to walk away from that seed partway through.
I think the runners wanted to leave that seed partway through.
Yeah. Fellow commentators, what is your, like, least favorite set? Like, what would you insta-ban from the majors? Because I think keyrings anywhere is what I would insta-ban.
If it was keyrings regional, I'd be okay with keyrings on. But, yeah, keyrings sucks.
Entrance, rando. Like, outside entrances.
Oh, exterior?
Yeah.
Or Overworld ER, whatever it's called.
Yeah, that.
See, I played most of my seeds with Overworld, Interior Shuffle. The only thing I don't ever do is, like, mixed pool. So, like, that stuff doesn't bother me nearly as much. It's anything that, like, puts keys not where they're supposed to be, that kind of sucks.
Alright. Ceddy is back child. Going to go check child spirit. What we need to pay attention to is, does Ceddy do Hyrule Castle Fairy before going back adult?
Mm-hmm. And we also need to check, is this Serenade of Water? There is 100% chance it might be. And about a 0% chance it's not. Let's see if the seat's broken.
Watch it give us, you know, there we go.
Oh, look, there's Serenade. We have all of our warps.
Hooray.
We have all the movement. Movement, if you would.
And a new hint. Skullmask dead.
Wait,
Yeah,
what was that on the arch?
Not important, because Ceddy's rolling past it.
True, they do have the bean in their inventory still, I think.
They do.
So we need to pay attention here. Is boss key or a small key child locked?
Mm-hmm.
Also, will somebody need to untrack a shield here if Ceddy gets hit by the fire keys? But they're doing pretty well right now.
Deku shield's not on the tracker.
Deku shield actually is on the tracker. It's that very small dot next to the Kokiri sword.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Because there was a seed where somebody lost their shield like 3 times. And it was untracked and retracked all 3 times.
Man.
So child side does not have a small key. Or the boss key, so child is not required. I'm surprised they're not gonna do the fairy check. Well, they're just gonna teleport outside. Less time to move.
Yep, going to check the ferry here. Wouldn't it be funny if the third wallet is out here on the ferry?
Oh my god. Both, like, 2 of the wallets being on a ferry would just be so rude.
We are in a strength 2 hunt at this point.
We're on the strength 2 casino. Iron boots.
Put those back.
Oh.
Nope. No,
Strength
those things
2,
exist.
Strength 2 unhinted water temple for Dark Link.
I don't like that.
Yeah. That's plausible.
Or they could just be DLC.
Or we could just not go into Water Temple and pretend it doesn't exist and go to, like, I don't know, Bottom of the Well or literally anywhere
else.
Yeah, I think Bottom of the Well is probably the play from Ceddy at this point.
Because they're child and...
No. Ceddy
Oh,
can't
they don't
do
have
Bottom of the
storms.
Well.
Oh,
Ceddy can't
shit.
do...
Right.
Ceddy
That's
can't
on
do
Prelude.
Shadow.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Uh-huh. Stick, more stick. I mean, he could go into well if he wanted to, and get a big DQ. But...
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure that isn't legal.
Yeah.
Oh, everything's legal until you get DQ'd.
The question is, does Jax save
gonna...
quit? Yeah, no. They're ready at this point. They're gonna full clear fire.
Yeah, you don't want to go to fire, even though it's everything is barren past this point. But
yeah, but we know that Jax does not.
Yeah.
So they'll lose a little time here, but it's not a big deal.
Yeah, exactly. People do illegal things all the time.
Jax is still ahead because they do have that wallet advantage on.
Yep.
Oh, Ceddy needed sticks. That's a small key.
Okay. Well. I mean, you technically can climb Spirit without all 5.
You technically can.
Because the game just assumes you're a dum-dum.
Well, the randomizer assumes you're a dum-dum.
Wow. I really thought Ceddy hit that crystal switch, but apparently not.
Nope. So, child tentatively might be required.
Yeah. But Requiem's also not out at Colossus.
Oh my god. Poor Ceddy. Just got wrecked by that freaking fire.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the spike trap.
Toffle, we actually have a decent idea where our slingshot might be, which is Storms locked in Kokiri Forest, because we have a Kokiri Forest to Goma that hasn't been resolved. Either that or it's just our K sword, which we also haven't found. But we don't care about that.
Which is also in the Storms check. Because that's the only check we haven't checked.
Well, hold on. It could also be the boomerang from the shop to get the gold scale to do lap dive, because neither runners have done lap dive to get slingshot.
Okay, so what's our path to Baronade?
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Never mind. I forgot that you can't have. Never mind. I'm
also,
done.
a question to chat. Even though it's open Deku, don't you still logically need K-Sword to beat Goma? I mean, yeah, you don't... No?
You need a slingshot.
Yeah,
that
logically.
Is the only, that is the... You can hit it with a stick until it dies. And that is written in the logic files.
Yeah.
Huh.
However...
I learned 2 things today.
Dead Hand is the only one that's
also
K-Sword.
A different point of view on this subject.
Yeah.
And that is that. Sadie, if you guys can see it, raise calm.
Wait.
Yeah.
And that is what I think about that. Feel free to throw it up there if you want.
Yeah, I am adjusting my my meme image as we speak. I am not going to cover too much of the runners, but I am going to make that just a little bit bigger. This is how we feel about slingshot logic in the Silver Gauntlets.
Yeah.
Now, the one thing that the slingshot could be useful for is if there's something in, like, Kokiri Forest, but at this, or not
You mean
Kokiri
Lost
Forest,
Woods.
Lost Woods, yes. But at this point, like, our runners are gonna want to play to density, which I always hate. I am very much a gut instinctual runner who wants to chase down, like, what do I think the logic wants me to go do, and not how am I going to get the most checks fastest. Because to me, that's more fun and that's more interesting, and that's how I'm going to win, because I'm not an execution player. But we are probably going to see some high check density stuff from our runners. Jax is going to go do storms. Ceddy is going to probably reverse the GTG based on what he's equipping.
Yeah, that's 100%.
Yeah, especially because Ceddy did not get the Hyrule Castle Fairy.
Yeah. Now, there could be a... Oh, no, this is a forest play.
Okay.
Honestly,
Also
I
makes
don't
sense.
hate this. Because, like, you have strength 1. You can get your, check your strength required checks here, right? And also get some Skulltulas, because they're very easy for Skulltulas to get here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they also had this very early in logic, and if Ceddy is following the logic and realizes that there's a chance that, our long shot could just be strength 2 locked at this point, this is the better play. Especially because you have everything that you need other than long shot. Well,
what do you need long shot for in this seed?
Yeah, I guess the only thing you could possibly need it for is to get to GTG.
The second strength, which they're gonna, reverse Wasteland too. So.
But that's not logic.
Yeah.
Who cares?
I know. No one cares.
Yeah, this is a good play. This is a good play.
Yeah, no. Because, like, if Ceddy finds a wallet, a strength, long shot, those are all good things that could potentially be here.
Mm-hmm.
But arguably, strength 2 could also be Lab Dive or in Water Temple.
Mm-hmm.
And long shot could be in Water Temple, French Vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
So, just putting it out there. So, I don't know what Jax is gonna do. They'll probably do their storm checks because, like you were saying, Sadie, density.
Yeah.
Jax is very much a density player, but they're also a gut player too. So if Jax feels like they can ignore the Kokiri Forest Path to Goma hint, they probably will.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is a big chest.
Bail?
There's Slingshot.
There's a... Wait a
That
second.
That is...
That makes it the sword.
No, but we don't need the sword logically for Deku.
Oh, right.
Hookshot and Midos.
Oh.
That's stupid. Give me a different hand.
We forgot Hookshot was in Kokiri Forest, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that also gives us a very important bit of information, which is that means that we need that that specific hook, so the other hook must be hookshot locked.
Mm-hmm.
Which means there's a good chance Ceddy could find the long shot here in Forest.
Like...
Or long shot on target in the
Or
woods.
a bottle.
Or there.
Oh, there! I called it!
Well, that's just boring. Oh, jeez.
So now we have Logical Wasteland
Are
access.
we doing it? Are we get? We're gonna do 3D.
Hey! And that now means AD is available. That means GTG is in
Nope.
Logic. Wait,
Uh-uh. Nope.
no?
Nope. We're not going down this path. Nope. Comms, ignore her. She doesn't know what she's talking about. She's hallucinating.
Honestly, I'm with Sadie here. Sorry.
So you know, I am ready to be tied to a stake and burned whenever you all can catch me.
Well, you did just predict where our long shot is, so I think which is on the table.
Did you see the scene where I predicted like 2 things?
Yes, I did.
and no, we were all on comms that day, and
Oh,
you
look.
guessed 2 things, and I guessed like a thing.
Oh,
Another
look.
slingshot.
Another one. Can we get
Oh.
3?
Come on, 3 slingshots all in Forest.
Another one.
And another one, and another one. And you get a slingshot, and you get a slingshot.
Everyone gets a
This seed is
slingshot.
I mean, granted, yeah, slingshot game in Lost Woods could have our other strength.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna get Storm's check here.
Yeah, we
Kinda
will.
spicy.
So I think since Jax is checking Storm's checks, I think once they get that Storm's check in Kokiri Forest and see probably nothing, they'd be like, oh, it's hookshot. Hopefully remember they got hookshot from Maida's house, unlike the rest of us here in comms.
Meh.
Yeah,
It's like,
where
well,
do
I mean-
we think Jax goes next? Is this also a Forest play?
I mean, they could. They most certainly could. They don't got any other better options.
Ice.
Oh yeah, ice, yeah.
And it's in logic and not a stone.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh.
I swear to God,
mean,
if this is a slingshot.
No, Neru's. Good thing this
Matt, remember
isn't
to do
Scrub
safely.
Sandy.
Yep. So it's the hook shot.
Yeah, this is a
Forest.
ice cavern play.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and that's gonna be nice to get Requiem. I hope Jax doesn't go child, though.
I mean,
There is
density-wise, they probably won't. They're just gonna play the song. They lost their angle.
Yep. This is the correct strat for this. I approve.
What the bomb jump onto the blocks?
Mm-hmm. Oh no! Opening up waterfall with CL. That's the correct.
Oh.
That's the correct strat.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to miss with hover boots.
Yeah, because you lose a lot of time if you mess it up. You can peek that like that?
Yep.
Today I learned.
There's a couple of peaks for that hallway. I haven't ever seen that one before, but I've seen the hallway. You peek it from the back of the hallway to see what it is.
Ow.
The theme from for the scene with me and Sadie. Today I learned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, welcome to Zooter Education Hour.
That's still something. Couldn't tell you what it was, but still certainly a something.
Something our runners don't want today.
Well, maybe not.
No one had irons when looking at it, so.
But said he got irons and didn't go back for it.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
they have other things to check. They're going for density, going back to the main, to then go into the fountain to get one.
Well,
check. It's not exactly fast.
there's only one thing that it could be that you'd go back for at this point: strength
Right.
or a wallet.
Yeah.
And that's clearly wasn't a wallet, so.
Yep, so Ceddy is not interested.
Or light arrows, yeah.
Or lights, but lights, we would have seen lights.
Yep, team getting the Ganon hint first is looking increasingly likely, but that is gonna be determined by how many checks we have to do before. Hey, what if lights are just out in Wasteland?
I mean, you'd be eating good if they are.
And none
But
of our
that's-
runners are going to check that unless they decide, you know what, I'm just going to burn all this time in GTG before Ganon tells me where to go.
Yeah.
Sadie, just predict the next check and it'll be there. I'm really feeling lights in Ganon's castle at this point. I'm just not sure if I buy that they're strength 3 locked or not yet.
Yeah. We still don't know where strength 2 is.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, with Stone Forest having our long shot, there still might be a good potentiality that Stone Water has our strength 2 on
Yeah.
Dragon Chest.
We do have a logical long shot now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there are plenty of places it can be now.
I just
Yeah.
want something on HBA. I love Eponas on OT for an HBA check.
Which, if that would be the case, you know, if that's going to be, like, a case, then that would put Ceddy ahead of Jax at that point. Until, like, Ceddy finds the wallet, the Bidens to do Shadow. So.
I mean, if the other wallet is behind or is in like Ganon's castle or something, Ceddy is going to last location that wallet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is the thing that is scary at this point, is that yes, there are multiple copies of items in the world, but unfortunately with multiple copies, things can wind up in Ganon's castle, which means that they are completely inaccessible and thus useless for actually getting to Ganon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are a Ceddy fan, you want Ceddy to find another
this is
wallet, like here, maybe? Nope.
No, that's Ferora's win. That is useful.
Yeah, that's going to get more useful the longer the seed goes.
Yeah.
And that's 20.
If I was Ceddy, finding that, I would go out to Spirit, drop Ferora's inside of Spirit, and go do GTG at this point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're a strength 2 from no mode at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Because they know where Dins is, they just don't know where a wallet is, which is in a very easy, accessible location that they have not gone to, and probably will last location it.
Mhm.
Because they
Yeah.
have no real good reason to go back child, because Song of Storms
Well, and
is
for one
on.
check also.
Yeah.
And it's a one-off check.
Yeah. So.
Additionally, well, you can't clear GTG because you don't have strength 2. I think that the information of like how many keys you've got and whether or not there are items strength 2 locked in there would be incredibly useful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jack's finding out that they have Requiem. Now, from Jax's side, I could totally see them picking up Serenade here and getting the Great Fountain Ferry and Backwards Wasteland to go to GTG, because that's their most checked-in location.
I think Jax is gonna go do GTG right now. I don't think Jax goes and does Forest first.
Yeah. Because they don't really have a reason or anything. Well, actually, they have knowledge that long hookshot is path to Goma.
They don't. They have no idea where the slingshots are.
Well, they got the hint for the slingshot because that was in the Kokiri Forest is path to Goma from the open
right,
grotto.
they did Kokiri Forest storms. Right. So they've seen all the Kokiri Forest checks. They know that's hookshot. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get to. Thank you, Shanik. We know how Jax feels about those iron boots.
Additionally, Jax knows that you're going to get your long shot before you get Epona's. So yeah, okay. This is a well play, I think, from Jax.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, because we still might not need that long shot.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on where this strength 2 is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it kills my heart to watch Ceddy have to run right by Wasteland and not check it. Because he can't.
Yeah, they can't.
Oh, right, because
Don't,
no dens, no wallet, yeah.
Yeah.
Fires are AD locked.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, this is a tense match. And before Ceddy goes into GTG, let's really quickly do our 2-hour shout-outs. Follow Ceddy and Jax if you are enjoying this match, because God knows we are in the commentator booth. Shout out to my co-cons today, TheQueenHelena and NewITGuy, who graciously let me insert myself into the commentary booth. I did not mean to commentate today, but it was like, you know what? This will be fun. So thank you too for dealing with my bullshit.
Oh, yeah, no, I love it.
Shout out to our trackers, Veva, Purble, and Shanik, being incredible and making sure we know what the hell's happening. You all are great. And also, not on the sheet, but shout out to Nastrel for always making sure that the note sheet is ready to go in the morning. I appreciate you, Nastrel, if you are listening. And I'm your restreamer today, so I'm here to make sure that you can actually see everything and we get these matches, so yay. Alright, so GTG.
Yeah. One key right side so far, and I don't think I've seen a big chest yet in GTG.
Nothing in the maze yet, right?
Not that I see, but I was in paying attention. Purple says there's a big chest, so I believe purple. 2D. There is one 2 keys deep.
Excellent.
Well, there's one key right there.
Mm-hmm. We need to count to 9.
Oh,
Can't
that
be
might
that
be
hard,
hard.
right?
See, I can only count to 4. I can only count to 4. If anyone doesn't know, there's a really good parody of what the bodies hit the floor, and I can only count to 4. Oh, there's Kakiri's sword. So really emphasizing that the hook shot is your path to Goma, which is in Forest Temple for slingshot.
Yep.
But they're gonna go do bottom well, and then once they do bottom well, they'll probably go adult, go into Stone Forest, cry.
It's really nice for them to get that Kokiri sword, though, before you go into the well, just so you can stab dead hand.
Yeah. And unless the setting for like tricks is enabled, Kokiri sword is logically required for dead hand.
No, it's not. Or, well, the trick's always enabled, though.
Yeah, the trick is always enabled, but if the trick is not enabled, I do believe Kokiri sword is the only case sword required.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't know the trick was always enabled. I'm learning so much today.
Yep, there are 16 tricks in Logic. Over 50% of them include Lens of Truth. The rest are fewer tunic requirements for Fire Temple related shenanigans.
Oh, there's ice arrows.
And Water Temple related shenanigans.
Nice.
Dead Hand Fight. I'm trying to think of what the other ones are.
Yeah.
Yep, Bongo's now in Logic, even though it's out of Logic, but yeah. Neither here nor there.
I mean, technically, Ceddy has logical access to GTG.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember what the other tricks are. Man on Roof is a trick.
And it's not even technically, yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot Man on Roof is a trick.
Yeah.
One of the few tricks I've learned.
Doing the adult jump without hover boots is a trick, which I believe is also enabled.
Oh,
yeah,
Windmill
Volcano.
HP.
Yeah. Yep, so there's like... Those are the other ones.
Yeah. Grab the key. There you go. So, bottom of the well, not really looking like too much at the moment. Oh, there's a big chest. There's a couple.
You were saying?
One
I would like to redact my statement from the records. So,
Blue juice.
I mean, it's a bottle.
A bottle that we unfortunately don't need?
There's slingshot. Well,
I hate this.
No, that's still very much hookshot required to get that. So.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so you need a hook shot to beat Shadow. Okay.
Yeah. There's her Stone of Agony. Sadie's probably definitely feeling the agony.
Hey, Ceddy can read hints now. Boy, you guys remember when that was a thing?
I have heard stories of the mythical needing that. Oh,
there's lights.
Okay.
Woo!
So we are just a strength 2 away from go mode on Jax's side, and bear in mind, Strength 2 could still be in Water Temple. Well, I just lost 10,000 channel points.
Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Oh, look at that.
Congratulations, NewITGuy, proving us are as fools.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are officially a Strength 2 from Go mode. Chat, I asked the commentators earlier, but now I want to ask you, where do you want to see Strength 2 today? Chat. Oh, chat's after my own heart.
I mean, it could be the wall basement.
Yeah. So Strength 2 could be on Morpha, could be on Dragon Chest.
Mm-hmm.
Could still be in Wasteland.
Could still be in Wasteland. I feel like
Yeah.
Jax
The
is
nice-
more likely to check Wasteland than to go to Water.
Yeah,
I feel
'cause
like.
I feel like even without Longshot, Jax goes into GTG before ever touching water.
Yeah.
We knew those were shoes.
They're gonna go adult here. No. That's a minuet?
Narvel.
Oh, to do the slingshot game and to get the wolf host chest.
Oh, that's smart. Also, Narvel, we already know where our lens is. It is on 50 skulls.
Yeah.
It is significantly worse than just being on Wasteland.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, you know, Strength 2 could be on Treasure Chest minigame.
Oh, God.
Yeah, our strength is being locked by how good are you at coin flipping.
Yeah.
Because, let's face it, that's what's going to happen.
It is a casino for Strength 2.
Yup.
Yeah,
But until...
I'm starting
You
to
go.
really wonder if Strength 3 is just inside of Ganon's castle and we only
Oh, it
have
definitely
2
is.
strengths available in the world, which is horrible.
At this point, I'm starting to think Strength 3 is in Ganon's castle.
Yeah, and our third wallet could easily be in Ganon's castle, too.
Yeah.
Well, we know it's not Lab Dive.
Yeah.
Yeah, just as an update for chat for anyone who's just getting here, here's the state of things. Ceddy has to find his second wallet, which we know is on the Hyrule Castle Ferry, which he is completely last locationing. Both of our
Or
runners...
it's somewhere we don't know.
Or we have a third wallet somewhere else in the world, but so far we have not seen anything. Both of our runners are in a complete casino, meanwhile, for their Strength 2. We have no hints for it. We have nothing that can point us in that direction. We do have everything we need to do all dungeons, which will give us Eponas. We also know that Linz is sitting on 50 skulls, and Market had a lot of useful things today. So we have some scary things that could happen.
Yeah.
Our best bet for strength is it's strength locked.
Yeah.
At this point, is checking strength locked checks.
Yeah. So, like, going into water here, not a bad play. Maybe even potentially rush the dragon,
Yep.
the dragon chest.
Dragon chest, second floor, boulder chest. Or not boulder chest, the block chest.
Yeah. And so chat knows Din's is double wallet locked in Kakariko Potion Shop, and our Mirror Shield was also there, correct?
Yes.
Wallet is red because it is second wallet.
Well, no. Mirror Shield was in Bombchu shop.
Oh,
With
right,
magic.
right. Yes. So Ceddy has to go back child to get that at some point, but isn't worried about it because he really wants to find that strength 2 first.
Yeah, and we'll have the money for it once it gets to wallet, regardless.
And Chuckles, they do know
Oh,
that,
there's
but
Boss Key.
Ceddy just hasn't gotten that second wallet to be able to get Dims.
Yeah. We love early Boss Key in water. Gives some more of a pretty good likelihood of having a key, though. So,
You know, if this is all dungeons for HBA, Jax might be in trouble.
well, Jax knows that Dodongo's Cavern is foolish, so they can just go
Frog
mode.
Warp!
Frog Warp!
Let's do it! I mean, we've already been to ice, so we don't want a Frog Warp, but let's Frog Warp.
But as I was saying, that my brain just short-circuited. They can go mode Dodongo's Cavern pretty easily because they have bomb chews.
True. Yeah, we also got a foolish DC. Ceddy did the entirety of DC, so Jax will be able to make up some time there by just go moding King Dodongo.
But they probably would have to full clear water and forest if they don't find Stream 2. If they find Stream 2,
it's just over.
It's just over.
Yeah. The good news is that by doing all of Forest, Jax is going to get that long shot, which is going to open up some options for them logically. Might steer them back towards GGG, but... which unfortunately doesn't have anything, but we haven't checked toilet, have we?
No, we have not.
Okay.
Oh, there's our second bow.
Where was Sariev?
Somewhere.
Looking at the sheet now. Sorry.
And Ceddy got bailed. Ceddy got bailed out.
Oh,
this still start looking scary for Jax now.
Okay, Ceddy is choosing not to finish water and instead is going to run and get everything that they need to go do Shadow. This is going to open up some stuff for Ceddy that he's going to have to retrace Jax's steps to get through, because Jax is still a full Shadow Temple ahead, which you cannot speed through Shadow Temple.
Yeah.
But...
And the more that Jax is not doing dungeons, the more time Ceddy is catching up now.
Yeah, I mean, Jax is trying to clear out Child so that Jax does not want to come back Child again. Jax is tired of age changing. Jax is like, if I have to come back Child, that sucks, and I'm gonna lose.
Well, what does Jax have even left? At this point.
In Child or overall?
No, in Child. You've been to Fountain. You've been... Oh, there's the other DC hint, the one that... Hey, you know, maybe we should go collect that, 2 hours ago.
Yeah, other than chess minigame, I don't know. It's also possible
Frogs
that, like...
won.
Yeah. Ooh, Frogs won. There we go. So Jax is probably going to get Frogs won and then go back adult.
Yeah, that's probably the best play. And then they might do Forest into water.
Yeah, I say do Forest, do water, and if you find nothing there, go just clear out Dodongo's Cavern really quickly and pick up Epona's and rush out to GGG.
Oh, Jackson and Child Spirit. Okay. This makes sense.
I mean, it's not a bad play.
Well, I mean, there is a key. Logically, this is... required.
I'm going to step away for just a second, so like fill me in if we find strength in that time. Be right back.
Will do. Yeah, so
We
this
won't.
is pretty intense.
But this is the last thing that Jax has as far as child goes.
Yeah. We know that the torches in the middle have a small key.
Oh, Jax is gonna climb. We haven't seen this. Nice useful pot.
Yeah. I mean, we could have a vanilla silver gauntlet chest here in Spirit.
on the Silver Gauntlets channel.
Yeah. So it is a
Another
pretty good likelihood. Yeah, rest of water, chess game, HBA. That's all we got left for where Strength 2 can be.
Yep.
And then City's gonna find the rest of their bomb bags in Shadow Temple, because that's all there's left in Shadow Temple. I feel like Ceddy will probably do Bomb the Well after getting the Prelude song.
Yep.
So that would also get rid of Jax's light arrow advantage too.
Yep. 30 is dead.
All right, I am back. I'm guessing we didn't find anything.
No, I was just
Want some
stating that there's a decent potentiality that Silver Gauntlets or Strength 2 could be vanilla here in Spirit.
Yeah, we haven't seen Colossus hands yet. Although you can peek silver from outside, can't you?
You can peek the Silver's chest, but I couldn't really tell what it was. And...
Okay. Jack's choosing not to go any further.
All right, back adult for Dax.
Shannick raises a good point.
Yeah, we need 5 keys.
Interesting.
Yeah, this is a forest play. They will get their long shot. They'll probably complete the rest of forest because, you know, they think that, you know, opponent's song could maybe be HBA.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this could be a full clear forest, full clear water.
Speed through DC.
Speed through DC. Reverse Wasteland into Grudo Fortress. Do horseback archery.
Mm-hmm.
But then probably GTG after that, if they still haven't gotten the strength, because there's really nowhere left at this point where strength 2 can be.
Market.
I mean, market, yeah. And both our runners have kind of slowed down a bit on picking up 50 skulls. So if it's on 50 skulls on treasure chest minigame, it's going to be the last location for both these runners at this point.
Well, it should be.
Because they already exhausted the, you know, Pap the Bongo in market.
Yeah, there's basically at this point, wherever strength 2 is awful for both of our
Yep.
runners.
Yeah.
Because, and this is what I was saying earlier about the whole like chasing check density. Well, great and logical, and it makes sense. You know, this is not a seed that wanted you to chase density.
Yeah. It is most certainly a seed that just goes, no.
We haven't fully cleared out water, so water is still a option for where strength 2 could be, which would suck for Ceddy.
It's definitely a good contender.
Wasteland is a check that, while annoying, is not as annoying as doing all dungeons.
Yeah. So until Ceddy finds strength 2, Jax is ahead, but even then, there's still a timer for Jax on it because they've already done bottom of the well, and Ceddy's not gonna do that without the hint. I don't think.
They might, because they'll get Song of Storms on Prelude, and might do Song of Storms checks because they're going for density.
True.
But see, I think that Ceddy doesn't go back child until finishing water, especially because Ceddy's already gotten the boss key. You might as well go do Morpha, go child, get the song, then do well.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense, and it'd be one less A change. So, I think you're right. I think that's what they'll probably wind up doing. Yeah, so basically at this point, whoever finds strength 2 will have a good lead. It wouldn't be quite over for Jax yet because they have lights and Ceddy doesn't yet. So they could get the Ganon light hit and be like, you'll never find my lights in bottom of the well.
I mean...
And the thing is that those lights could wind up being what wins Jax this seed if Ceddy dodges the bottom of the well until the end.
Yeah.
I don't see Ceddy dodging bottom of the well necessarily, but mostly because that's your next check, your most dense location that's not strength 2 locked. Let's see.
I think that the way that Ceddy dodges bottom of the well is if strength 2 is in water. Honestly.
Yeah. And at that point, it becomes a timer between when does Jax go to water, when does... Oh.
Interesting.
I mean, this is a good play for Jax, technically, in this,
Unless
maybe.
AD's required.
Unless AD is required. But they have long shot, so they can logically do... GTG, but we didn't see much in GTG.
You know, I'm gonna speak it into existence.
Wasteland?
Wasteland. Come on,
you know,
Wasteland.
Jax is gonna check Wasteland.
Oh yeah, Jax is not gonna run by it and not check it. Not only because I'm commentating, but because it's a check you haven't done and you don't want to come back here.
Yeah. Also because you're commentating.
Also because I'm commentating.
Jack's voiding there. Whoops.
I'm amazed when people don't do a setup for this and just go by, like, visual cues. I learned a pretty good setup for Reverse Wasteland, and I was able to do it after, like, 20 minutes of practicing.
That's how I did it. I sat there and died for about 30 minutes and then finally got it down, and then I'm like, okay. I now know where it is, imprinted in my head.
Yep. I want to get.
All right.
It's a big chest, huh? Oh, Sadie doesn't have a webcam on.
Damn it!
Oh, big stabby. But hey, it's a 30-minute time save.
Jax is officially plus 30 minutes ahead.
You know what? It's fine. We got a big chest in Wasteland, and also Wasteland wasn't needed. This is everything. This is everything.
Wasteland was checked. You're happy.
Wasteland was checked. I'm happy. You know that's all I can ask for.
Yeah, I was hoping like Jax might have had like a webcam or something. I would have seen their reaction, but no. I mean, that big stabby would have been nice for Bongo Bongo, am I right?
Right.
However, that will make Phantom getting much easier.
Alright, Ceddy is almost at the end of Shadow. And then it's gonna have some choices to make.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because if Ceddy does Bomb the Well, but well, does water, gets strength 2, that might be pretty good GG for Jax, potentially.
There's a lot of ways this can go.
Yeah. Because if Ceddy gets strength 2, they'll just go mode. Oh no, they still need to get... they still have to go child regardless
Yep.
to get mirror shield. So I think
And well.
yeah, I think they go child and not water. That's what I think.
Yeah, it's just a matter of, does Ceddy go to bottom of the well, which we know is a play that needs to be made, but it's not going to be the one that gets Ceddy.
Jax choosing to do water
Jax
temple before GTG.
Oh.
If strength 2 is in water.
Oh, maybe this is just hammer rocks. Okay.
No, they're going GTG. Dang it.
I want Jax to go into water.
We all do.
Oh, Ceddy! Yay!
Woo!
We are non-biased commentators.
Benji, they do know where Mirror Shield is. Mirror Shield is in Bomb Chew Shop
For 80 bucks.
For 40. It was 40 bucks.
70. Magic was 40.
Oh, one of them was 40. One of them was like 80.
Yeah.
Either way, it's 40 or yeah. So it's one of those two. Either way, they have the money to buy it. Mirror Shield was 90.
Super clean bongo.
Magic
from
was
Ceddy
40?
too.
Okay.
I am always enthusiastic.
Yeah.
I have enthusiasm flying out every place in my body right now. And you can hear it in my voice. There ain't a lot of it.
So I think Jax might also check toilet, though.
Yeah, Jax doesn't want it to be toilet, but Jax is not going to leave a check unchecked at this point.
Yeah. Because Jax is probably at this mentality now that, like, if something is here, then I just lose. So, I think they're gonna go through all the checks that they can do before doing 2 stone dungeons that are unhinted.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
No, if it's TCG, you brute force it. You're not grabbing 50 souls. You're just gonna farm some rupees and try to guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially with their massive wallets they've got today.
Yeah.
Go save Termina a few times, save up some money, and just brute force it.
Yeah. So it looks like Jax, they might go back towards toilet. Oh.
Hard avoiding it at this point, but
Well, I think they are checking these chests here because they saw that they were big chests, but we know that one of them is Ferora's Wind and the other one is Ice Arrows, yeah. I mean, honestly, I think if Jax gets Ferora's Wind, I think they just put Ferora's here in GTG and do Water and Forest at this point.
Toffle, Graveyard is dead today.
Yeah.
I don't know if
because you have Ferora's Wind, so you can get back here easily.
Yeah.
And you've like exhausted most of the check dense parts of this dungeon.
So interesting note, Ceddy has set time of day for the Chew Shop, but I wonder, will Ceddy give us a 1 in 32 check on Treasure Chest game just in case?
I mean, they have a lot of money. They could do it.
Nope.
No.
They're like, LOL, man.
Wow.
Yeah. That's probably gonna be like a last location for Ceddy. If they had the Tycoon's wallet, I could totally see them doing the 1 in 32.
Well, I mean, Ceddy could go get it. Figure out, oh, I've skipped Hyrule Castle check this entire time. Oh, there was my wallet.
Yeah. Instead of being like water.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks, but that's 90 tries.
Yeah, so this is gonna put Ceddy almost tied with Jax. So now it's gonna be
in Boss Key and Water, I believe.
Yeah. So whoever gets Strength 2 first is gonna win this seed.
Yep.
Oh man, this is tense.
Here, everyone, quick 1 minute prediction. Do you think Treasure Chest game is the answer to this seed today? Yes or no?
I want to say no, but I'm gonna vote yes.
My mind keeps telling me no. Moo juice.
Getting your guesses.
No.
I really hope these prediction odds are 1 in 32. I don't think our chat is coordinated to do that.
All right. Was it in the toilet the entire time? And why is toilet a crappy check?
But if you have commentators make puns on your bingo board, check that off now.
Wait, we were playing bingo this entire time?
I mean, you aren't.
I actually did a bingo board for the first time in a long time yesterday, and it was great. I got a bingo. I felt very proud.
And you did. I believe this is still inaccurate command.
Oh, I know where to find it at.
Yeah, but just because you know where to find it at doesn't mean everyone else in chat
That's
doesn't.
true.
There we go.
Toilet
well,
was
And that's
not
why
the
it's a crappy
answer.
check.
So, strength 2, strength 3 could be strength 2 locked here in GTG.
Mm-hmm.
Now the question is, where does Jax go? Forest or water? I feel like forest. Yeah. Finish the rest of forest.
Yeah, Jax doesn't want to do this. I'm sure deep down Jax hates doing this, but it's like, what else do you do at this point?
Yeah.
Water?
I mean, they'll definitely do water after forest. Then probably go mode to Dongo's Cavern. If they haven't found strength 2 at that point.
Ceddy saw 2 items in water, right?
Ceddy got 2 keys and the wallet, so 3 items.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So Ceddy only saw 1. Where was Pharos? Was it in the basement here in Forest?
Yeah, Ferror's was in basement of Forest Temple. I forgot
Okay.
it was in Forest Temple, not GTG. That was my bad.
Yeah, I was thinking it was in water. I was like, maybe I think we saw 2, but
Yeah, no. I misinformed everyone. That's my bad.
well,
Yeah. There's a
fun
pretty
check.
decent likelihood that's either in Treasure Chest minigame or it's in Water Temple, because we know it's not in Fire, and there's also a likelihood it could be on HBA. But neither one of our runners has gotten a bonus song yet.
Basically, there are 2 checks that really suck for our runners, and 2 checks that are acceptable, but also not fun.
Yeah.
Ceddy's gonna love this big check. There it is! Oh my god!
And there's our...
It's a condom!
I love there was also the Kikiri Forest to Goma hint in the Song of Storms check there.
Yep,
I also
the
like
seed
that...
telling you what you can go do.
I love that that's a thing now with the randomizer word that with chest size matches content, that the boss key chest changes size, because I remember when the when it was first initialized that they couldn't.
Yeah, we're brute forcing TCG. We're not doing 50
Absolutely.
souls.
Yeah.
I
So
think
it'd be
Skull Hunter Jax is going to brute force TCG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be significantly faster than to get 50 skulls at this point.
Correct.
It's not even a contest of what's faster.
The seed is linear.
Yeah,
It's not my fault that it threw casino on the end of it. It was linear until the casino.
Yeah. Because the seed's got jokes. Really mean jokes, but jokes nonetheless.
Hey, I have 1 in 32 before. I did it my entire childhood because I didn't know that you could peek it with Lens of Truth.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I did 1 in 32 my entire childhood. So I got very good at it.
Oh my god. That is the best lore I have ever heard about someone's experience with this game.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
had the guidebook too. I just didn't read it. I just kind of followed along with the pictures. It's like, oh, okay.
I mean, to be fair, yeah.
Reading was hard, okay? Leave me alone.
Reading is hard. I struggle to do it presently.
No, I had to have corrective therapy for vision when I was a kid because I couldn't. I would my eyes would like skip lines. So no, I didn't read it. I just looked at the pictures. Oh, I need to go to this room. Oh, I need to go to this room.
That's incredible. I had my dad play the game, and I was his navigator, so I would sit there with the guide, and I would read it to him, and that's why I'm so good at reading now.
Fair enough.
Majora's Mask I didn't beat into like my middle school years because I tried beating it as a child, but I struggled.
Yeah.
I still haven't ever beat Majora's Mask.
Granted, I had access to YouTube at the time, so made things a little bit easier.
My best friend desperately wanted to beat it, and I happened to have the guide for it, so I went over to his house, and we beat it as a joint project because neither of us had ever beaten it. It was like with our powers combined.
Yeah.
Which is ironically funny because I know how to do comms for Majora's Mask. And I still haven't ever beaten it.
My sister beat OOT with 3 hearts and broken knife.
Oh
Why?
God.
Why would you? That just.
That's so funny.
Oh, Jax was like, oh, I'm gonna grab the chest. I'm not gonna go for the switch.
I mean, you see a big chest, you hope it's your strength 2, and then find out no, it's not. Because I bet you both these runners are getting a bit concerned because it's getting close to the 3-hour mark and nobody is done yet. Nobody is close to done yet.
Yeah, at this point, both of them
We're pretty close to done. It's just when we hit done.
Both of them are probably figuring at this point that, you know, that strength 2 is in some nasty check that the other one has just not done. The problem is that there are kind of a lot of potentially nasty unhinted locations that the other might not have done.
Like Unhinted Longshot and Forest Temple.
Renting Nintendo games. Oh, that brings me back.
Oh, like
Hello, Blockbuster.
Blockbusters. Yeah.
A lot of people don't know what we're talking about.
I believe there's still one in existence.
Yeah, I think so.
Last I checked. But I think it's more of like, not really a blockbuster as it's more like a museum at this point.
Right. See these old cases? These used to hold the VHS thing. What's that? Well, it's like a CD, except like brickier and
What's a CD? It's like, oh god.
It's the Blu-rays that you can't scratch, or that you used to be able to scratch pretty easily.
For anyone who doesn't know, until last year, I was a middle school teacher, and one day I mentioned burning CDs to my students, and the looks of just complete confusion on their faces.
Why were you lighting
like
CDs on fire?
Yeah, that's probably like the first thing they think of, like when you say burn CDs.
Oh yeah,
you light them on fire.
So old.
Remember, you used to open iTunes and then you used to drag a playlist and then light your computer on fire?
Honestly, I feel like we could tell anything to kids and they'd be like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And here's our Ferora's Wind. Jack's wishing that they probably had it for GTG, but we know there's nothing left in GTG.
Ceddy.
Is gonna get
Oh,
their
no.
Tycoon wallet. So we're probably gonna see the 1 in 32 here. Because they'll definitely have the money to do it. All the money, in fact, to do it.
Yeah, all the money in the world and not the time.
Oh, it's gonna turn. Yeah, they'll get back to that eventually. They're gonna go adult after this. They're not gonna do the 1 in 32. They're not gonna wait for time of day.
Yeah.
Well, it's already night, right?
No, it just turned daytime.
Oh. Also,
Yeah.
good timing on the soundboard. Thank you for using the soundboard.
Yeah, this is a water play, and this might put Ceddy in the lead, honestly.
It might.
It depends on if Jax goes to water after this.
Yep.
But Ceddy did 3 checks ahead of Jax, so this is intense.
Mm-hmm.
I hope
They also
Ceddy's able to do an interview after this, because I want to know, finding that wallet, if Ceddy's going to kind of realize that Jax likely got that way earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And going, okay, well, why isn't Jax done yet now?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which means the strength 2 is in a trashy, poopy location.
But they're not warping straight to water.
What's left in GTG? Oh, is it to check the arch?
I don't think Jax you don't have strength 2. Oh, they're gonna set Ferrara's Wind. No?
Maybe Jax didn't pick up.
Oh, they didn't pick up Serenade.
Well, yeah, that would do it.
Now they do. Now they have it. Quickly track her on track and retrack Serenade.
Yeah,
We
this is a
now
water play
know
from Jax.
why. Okay, this is Tektite.
Which is nothing. Oh, well, it's bombs. Okay.
Bomb refill.
I knew it was nothing. I just didn't know if it was like a consumable or Now, why is Ceddy going to...
Because Ceddy didn't check the toilet.
Oh, so this might give Jax enough time to catch up.
Or Wasteland.
Shoot the Sun is dead, so we are not going to see that today. Yeah, so Ceddy's going to do Wasteland, Toilet, into water. So, if Strength is in water, Jax is going to be ahead. If it's not in water, then we've got to gamble. Is it terrible check number 1 or terrible check number 2?
And I think the runners will probably do terrible check number 1 before terrible check number 2. Which is the 1 in 32 before HBA.
Yeah, you do TCG before you're going all dungeons. But if it is all dungeons, Ceddy is ahead in that route, and just would be ahead if he hard commits.
Yeah, but also, Dodongo's Cavern is very easy to go mode it if Jax needs to do it. And Boss Key in this dungeon is in a really good location. It's gonna see a big chest, and then it's gonna be like a little disappointed, but probably also like a little happy to have like big stabby.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I got y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, it makes me so happy to see the soundboard gain use.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now the question is...
Where is Ceddy going?
I mean, yeah. That is... Oh, they didn't... No, they did check that. Okay.
Crater Fairy?
Oh,
or
did
DMT Fairy?
Ceddy not clear out these checks up here?
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Yeah.
We know it's not strength. How? Well, yeah, you know. This is a thing.
That is such a really good trick to know. You could also blow that up with bomb chews and just iron boots. Hookshot it. If that's like your boss key and you don't want to, and you could just plan on go moding water, but Jax is not going to be go moding water. I feel like Jax will save scum the 2 keys, see that it's a wallet, and not get that wallet.
Mm-hmm.
Because all they want is strength 2.
Right.
They don't care about anything else. And I'm pretty sure with 500 you can do the 1 in 32. Yeah. Because even if you get it wrong...
I mean, I think if you're gonna do that, you just pick one side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you just don't try to go, okay, let's think. Does my brain want to do it this side or this side? Yeah. You just pick one direction, and if it's right, it's right. If it's wrong, just go out and try it again.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd still say checking Dragon Chest is a good play.
Oh, you full clear water.
Yeah.
You know, this is the...
Well, I mean, like, Rush Dragon Chest.
Oh, Rush Dragon Chest, sure.
Yeah, because that was a strength locked key, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would feel a little suspicious.
Yeah. And if this is strength 2, then this is just GG's.
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. I didn't...
On the right side, the Tektite's down there now.
Yeah. There we go.
Got it.
Alright, here comes Ceddy following Jackson.
Yeah. This is intense.
Yeah, I have a little bit of restless leg, and my leg has definitely started jiggling.
Just vibrating the table?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's a small key.
Okay.
Dark Link intensifies.
Yeah.
So I feel like Jax is more likely to do Dark Link before checking boss key chest. Personally speaking.
Yeah, so what? There's 2 more checks in water?
Yeah. Yeah, there's Dark Link.
Oh.
And there's Morpha.
Do we know River Chest?
We don't know River Chest, and we know that Central Pillar is a small key.
Okay, so we have 3 checks we need to look at. Okay.
Yeah. And Dark Link is the better play to make, because you get 2 checks.
I love the math happening in chat around what are the odds of getting Treasure Chest Game in relation to how many rupees you have and how long it'll take you to do those checks.
I love there's some math nerds in chat, because I could not tell you the math.
Yeah.
Well, you want to do 3 standard deviations. Make sure it's all statistically good.
It's like, Ceddy, you know this is a small key, right? Unless they didn't get... They might have not gotten that hint. Yeah, I don't think they got that hint.
They must have. It was at Temple of Time. They might just want the key.
Yeah, but oh yeah, that's right. They need keys because they use 2 keys to get their wallet.
Hi,
Yeah.
Skyrez. You want to hear the truly awful bullshit we're dealing with? We're looking for strength 2, and it is either in one of the last 3 checks we've got in water, or it's on a 50 skull lens locked treasure chest game, or it's on an all dungeons locked HBA check.
Sorry to interrupt you here. Morpha and River are both checks that we've seen all the keys or know where all the keys are, I believe.
Last 2 checks in water. Thank you.
Yeah. So,
Oh boy.
it's either here in River or it's on Bosky.
Yep.
I mean, not Bosky. I mean, on Morpha, and it's might be on Morpha. So
yeah, it is truly gross. This is truly gross.
yeah, Ceddy is gonna be doing Dark Link. Oh, they didn't raise the water. Oh, they didn't check the Bosky chest, which we know it's a which is a wallet. Jax might keep the wallet since the save
Oh,
the 2
100%.
keys.
If you're gonna
Oh, yeah.
have to do that, you're gonna want it.
And yeah, both of our runners stopped at 20 skulls. They're like, if it's lens, it's for 1 check. We're not gonna worry about it. And I'm sure there's a tiny bit of worrying happening about now.
Yeah, but they're both gonna have 999 rupees, and somebody in chat was saying that they have a 97% chance of getting the treasure chest game with 109 chances with 999 rupees at the start.
Yay, Matt!
So Jax did not keep the wallet.
That's fine. That makes sense.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense, but you know, with the treasure chest game potentially being on the table, you would want all the money you can to do the 1 in 32. So, what's the odds of getting to the treasure chest game with 300 rupees?
I think it was like an 83% chance with with 500 rupees.
Yeah.
But Jax is going to want to do HBA before ever touching that.
Yeah, I think both runners are going to do HBA before going for the 1 in 32. Because it's faster.
Yeah, but there is, as Purple points out, at this point, it's a 25% chance that it's just on
Wait,
Morpha.
we're at 100% this seed between the 2 runners. This is 100% completion.
Yeah,
that should be a bingo in itself.
Yeah, except for inside Ganon's castle.
Yeah, because it can't be in Ganon's castle. I mean, there could be a strength in Ganon's castle, but we need a strength 2 to get to Ganon's castle because we need to beat Spirit.
Yep. Also, I am not going to do shoutouts until we see what's on Morpha.
Yeah.
This always happens when I call a seed a jet. This always happens.
We never directly said the word, though. We implied it. But we never said it.
Yeah,
we were definitely talking about airplanes.
Tobias is gonna hunt me for sport after this match. It's not Morpha! No.
Jax is gonna quickly clear Dononda's cavern.
Yep, as quickly as humanly possible. So
which is quite quickly.
Yeah, I mean, Ceddy kinda in the lead.
Yeah, but Dodongo's Cavern's not going to take Jax too long.
Yeah. So, really quick, shout out to everyone enduring my bullshit as a restreamer today. Ceddy and Jax, go give them a follow. They're going to be exhausted after this seed, regardless of who wins. So, give them your love. Shout out to my co-coms, TheQueenHelena and NewITGuy. You all are great. Shout out to our trackers, Veva, Purble, and Shannick. And I'm here making horrible things happen. Tobias, you gave me the side eye for implying Jet earlier, and look at what has happened.
Yeah. I mean, this is a good play from Jax because they still don't necessarily know this isn't their strength too, but at the same time, you gotta start thinking that Sadie hasn't finished a seed yet.
Tobias, what happened here is our strength 2 is either on all dungeons HBA or on 50 skulls TCG.
Which the runners are not gonna do, by the way.
Jax might, judging by the fact that they grabbed that skull.
It might have just been an autopilot, though.
I don't think so. Jax is a very skilled skull collector and might think it's worth it to really quickly snatch those up rather than on their way to HBA, rather than fuck around just guessing.
Yeah, but I think Ceddy here is gonna get the opponent's song, which is fair. And maybe do the 1 in 32. If they get strength 2 on the treasure chest game, this might be GG's.
Yeah, but that's a matter of, does Ceddy go for the 132 or does Ceddy rush out to HBA? And I think that they're gonna rush out to HBA.
It's really hard to say. Also, Jax, where are you going? Oh, there we go. Never mind. I lost track where they were. That's my bad. For some reason, my brain thought they were going to Goron City. And that's why my brain did... Yeah, my brain did a funny.
Yeah,
But
Tobias,
either way, this be pretty fast.
Yeah, I think someone did the stats, Tobias, and like with a full Tycoon's wallet, you have basically a 97% chance of getting the 1 in 32. Jax, though, saves, like scummed away the Tycoon's wallet and only has like less chances.
Yeah, but it's still a decent chance to complete it though, to get it. Yeah, but like you called it, they're gonna go for the opponents. Pierre holds a small key. Yeah, no kidding. Both our runners fall cleared fire.
Yep.
I mean, you kind of have to at this point when you have the casino, the freaking strength too. Yeah, but I think Sadie might be the one to win here though, because regardless if it's on HBA or treasure chest game, Sadie's gonna get to it first before Jax.
I am going to win this. Thank you for acknowledging.
Well, you're welcome.
Yeah, admittedly, like, this is the worst possible outcome for our runners. I will not blame them if they don't want an interview after this, but we'll just have to see how they're feeling.
Yeah. But we might as well do shoutouts because it is 3 hours. Why
Yep.
not?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You can do shoutouts again. I think I did it right after that Morpha check, though.
NewITGuy could do shoutouts because we both did shoutouts.
Okay. I will do shoutouts. So, make sure to give our runners a follow, Jax and Ceddy, for putting up with Sadie's BS this stream. And if you don't like them, give them a follow anyway, because they are great runners. Tracking for us today, we have Vaya and Purple. Let's see here. Commentators today, TheQueenHelena and Sadie, myself, NewITGuy, and Sadie for restreaming. But yeah, we'll just do another shout out. Because our runners are putting up with BS. And we find out whether it is this or whether we're just going to come down to RNG.
Yeah, I think Jax is gonna do the get opponents, do HBA, because this is the safer, faster play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so chat knows I'm not going to pay out the prediction until we know for sure. So there's one check.
Oh, no.
Yes!
Yes! Oh. Also, Jack's taking an interesting way to get to the OoT. Wait. What's Ceddy doing? Did they not check something?
Given that's not set, did Ceddy not check Link the Goron? Oh no, he did. Definitely
They
did.
didn't check. They're just
Goron?
double checking something.
Okay.
I know they didn't do Boulder Maze. Because there was a hint there that Dodongo's Cavern was foolish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is why I'm not paying out yet, just in case. But yeah, it's 50 skulls for TCG, y'all.
What is the seed? Get our runners out.
Oh, God.
This is an oops AD seed.
Oh god, I just realized even whenever we find strength, we still have to fucking do spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
What do you think we've been doing this entire time? This isn't a light arrow hunt.
Yeah, this is a strength 2 hunt to go mode spirit.
I was so euphoric at the idea of just getting that strength 2. That's like, oh yeah, then we can go be Ganon. And then it was like, oh fuck, we have a whole other dungeon to do.
Yeah, but like I said,
Sarius checks.
I don't think they did.
Okay.
Also, that's a phenomenal clip. Thank you.
I will watch that after this seed so that it doesn't accidentally mute site.
Alright, so they're doing the 132, they're shield flicking, they're annoyed with this seed. Trust me, all of us are annoyed with this seed, but we're having a good time. We're having a fun time at the runner's expense. Oh, they gotta make it night!
Oh, and they never picked up Suns.
So they gotta wait for time of day.
Oh, this seed sucks. Hey, let's get an HG3 check and see if this was like just hinted in the worst possible spot.
Tobias, I hate that this is how we decide who moves on to semis.
This might not even be who moves on. This could be a game 3. But I'm pretty sure Ceddy will be...
Let's see what I didn't collect 2 hours ago when I got caught.
Oh, another Sora's River. God, I wonder how many spears this seed is. Cause this sucks.
Too many.
All right, y'all. How, instead of guessing directions, guess how many tries it's gonna take Ceddy to guess the 1 in 32. I bet 27.
Let's go with unlucky 13.
All right, attempt number 1.
There's a key. If they just 1 in 32 this, that'll be impressive.
I'm scared to pay it out, Tobias, because I don't want to do that in case there is some weird check that all of us have forgotten.
Yeah, including the runners.
I'm an incredibly anxious person.
Oh, that's right, the locks reset, right?
Yep.
All right, attempt number 2.
This is so bad.
God.
I can't wait for someone to clip this later.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, Jax. It's not important, but you don't know that.
Oh god.
Attempt
So
number
that's
3.
attempt 3. I'm just gonna post in chat the attempt numbers.
Oh.
All right. We need the... Oh, God. Hey, NewITGuy, you're really fast. Can you do the Mr. Krabs give it up for day number whatever, except it's give it up for 1 in 32?
Give it up for what?
Ah, where is that meme? I need that meme.
Oh. Okay. I know
Yeah.
what meme you're talking about.
I think I might have actually found it. I might be able to get it up on stream really quick.
No, I got it.
You got it? Okay, I will let
Yeah.
you do it.
Well, they can't post it up on stream, but they can post it in the
Well,
active
yeah,
restream.
they're gonna send it to me and then I'll throw it up on stream.
Yeah, so this is attempt 5. Jax, don't collect skulls. You made it nighttime. Just go, child. Just do the 1 in 32. You're gonna lose so much more time collecting skulls than trying to get 50 skulls. You're not gonna get 28 skulls before Ceddy finishes the 1 in 32.
I mean, they might. It could happen.
Do you really want to risk it?
I mean,
Is that good enough for you?
Yeah. Yeah, that's perfect.
Because I think that covers every number.
Okay, hold on. I need to make that visible. What number are we on, Helena?
I think we're on 7.
Okay, we're on 7. We're on 7. We have to keep track. We have to keep track, y'all.
Might be 8 actually.
We are on 7. Thank you, Starfall. Okay,
Yeah.
so this next one is going to be attempt number 8. None of them have made it into the blue yet.
Oh, this may be an interesting, which is faster now, doing this or collecting 27 more skulls?
I definitely say that the treasure chest game is faster. Because you could potentially get lucky and just be done.
Yeah.
Oh, are we in the blue?
No. We're in the blues.
Blue.
Oh, don't switch sides! No! Oh god! Oh god!
We're almost in the red.
Oh my god.
It's down to a 50-50 now.
Oh!
That's gotta feel cathartic.
8 times! It is apparently 8 tries that you need in order to make it happen.
That's
In
100% a GG.
That is 100% a GG. I am going to choose outcome, and I feel so vindicated picking yes. Yes, treasure chest game was the answer today.
16,000 channel points. Nom 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 nom. I just made 3 times what I bet. Got back all the channel points I lost. Jax. This has gotta be such a feels bad. Like, if you were gonna get planned for 50 skulls, you should have just been routing 50 skulls this entire time. If they routed 50 skulls, they probably would have won.
You have to imagine your opponent's going to brute force it.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is so much time loss and spirit and full clearing spirit. Just go moding spirit is quite easy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is.
This is an interesting decision, for sure.
Yeah, and admittedly, I get it from jaxstronomy's side.
Well,
Jax
you're guaranteed the check if you do it this way, but
yeah, and Jax has a lot of confidence in their skull routing. They're just hoping that Ceddy decide to do the same, and unfortunately they didn't. Ceddy decided to go for the 1 in 32.
Yeah.
And yeah, Tobias is right. This sucks. And this isn't even the only seed that we've had here in the quarterfinals and here in the late games that has been just brutal on our runners.
Yeah, both quarterfinal games that I've seen, between yesterday and today were just brutal. Like,
Tobias, we're pretty sure it was 8. Might have been 9, but pretty sure it was 8.
It was on the 9th. It was on the 9th.
It was on the 9th? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Whoops, I had the wrong number on that meme image.
What do you mean? Mine had question marks.
I generated a second one that I put up on screen after we got the strength 2.
Yeah,
but God. This is just a feel bad. I guess Jax is at this point, like, if I lose because my opponent does the 1 in 32, then, that's GG's.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I can't blame them for that mentality. This seed has been rough. Like, the seed lured you into a false sense of security.
Dungeon.
Like, oh yeah, no, it's pretty linear. Here's all these items you're gonna need to do all these dungeons. Oh, by the way, it's 50 skulls.
Yeah, there's actually some really interesting conversation going on in chat about should the concept of like 1 in 32 and just guessing your way through it be banned. And I'm interested to see what you two think about it.
No. I mean, if your opponent goes for the gamble, then that's on them, because that could lose them time and you could win, at that same time, too. Like, I don't necessarily think it should be banned, but I definitely think should be something that the runners maybe consider talking about before doing the race.
You keep it. It's a gamble, and half the time it's hinted.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
I mean, it probably was hinted. It's just we haven't seen the hint stone.
Yeah, there is a sometimes hint for it. Maybe we didn't have it this seed. If
Which
we
is
had it
just
this
rude.
seed, it would have. I mean, it very well could have flipped the tables, knowing, oh crap, it's on treasure chest game. Do I do this now? Do I do this later? But I mean, at the same time, you also have 3 wallets this time. It's not like you're like, oh god, how am I going to farm money for this? I mean,
Yeah.
you have an unlimited amount of tries to do it. I don't think for this. I mean, in the context of this seed, yeah, it sucks for Jax, but I don't think the check's like ban worthy. I understand in something like multi-world where TCG could like flip the entire outcome of 3 different seeds at the same time. I understand why it's banned in multi-world, but in just single 1v10, I don't see a problem with it. It is a crappy check for a reason, and you know if you gamble it, I mean we've seen casinos where Cola, finishes 30 minutes before everyone because it's got a boomerang on it, and that's go mode for everyone.
Yeah, and I guess that's kind of the thing that I weigh as well. As someone who like commentates these races and as someone who has seen a couple in 1 in 32 gambles, is that it is a gamble. And as pointed out in chat, that could have been something that easily took them, 24 more tries before getting.
Exactly.
That was actually a surprisingly low number of attempts.
Yeah. Like, they could have potentially used all 990 of their rupees to get that check. They just got lucky, and that's why it's a gamble.
Yeah. And today, the gamble paid off greatly. But it does come down to asking yourself, would you rather gamble with not having a guarantee of getting it in either a timely manner or at all, or go for the guaranteed route that will take you longer? And I mean, we see some of that as well with things like, do you rush Ice Cavern if you know where Rudo's is, but you can't get to it immediately?
Yeah, no. I don't agree with. I mean, I'm not gonna say doing the guaranteed is the wrong thing here, but I mean, you brute force it. It's
because they already stopped collecting skulls at like pretty early on. Like since they stopped collecting skulls at like 20, they should have just brute forced it.
It was over at that point for skull collecting. If you were on like 35, 40. I would agree. Skull collecting is the way to go. Grab your last 10 skulls and get the guaranteed.
But 20.
Try. No, you're gonna lockpick it. You're just gonna go through it over and over again until you get it.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how this conversation winds up going, because it was also a thing in a qualifier match. I think we were talking even before the race that season 7 has been really, really interesting with this drafting system that they're using. And the hope is that now that we've and things like song warps being a minor setting, but messing with the logic so much that a lot of us feel, even here in the commentator booth, that it should be a major setting. So it's going to be interesting to see next season, after we've kind of seen how these various skips, these various settings play out, what kind of changes wind up being made. Because I think season 8's going to be stellar.
I say floor 1 Rudo should be a setting that could be enabled. I don't know if you would do like a minor or major for it, but definitely a setting that could be added to the pool of runners could put.
Yeah, that's a minor. That doesn't affect the dungeon other than going down and wasting 2 to 3 minutes to pick her up and throw her some places.
Yeah. It's just a fast check. Just like choosing one chicken. Yeah, so minor. Be the same amount of time. But there's a good reason why most tournaments don't have lens start, because you really don't need lens if you're a good runner, unless it's the treasure chest minigame.
But honestly, I wouldn't mind having a lens start, because don't you still need you still need to find magic in order to be able to use it.
Use it, yeah.
Right, but let's think about the amount of things that are magic locked or require magic or are behind magic versus the amount of things that you logically need a lens to do.
I mean, without setting, without, tricks enabled, I mean, logically you would need lens for shadow and well, which are quite a bit of checks, but, those tricks are enabled, so it's a moot point.
Yeah.
But, I gotta do the devil's advocate, where it's like, if these tricks weren't on.
Well, right, but I mean, there also has to be, I mean, I agree that having lens is nice, but, that goes back to Scrub League and stuff where you do have it, and this is kind of an evolution, a higher evolution of gameplay than Scrub League, right? I understand that all these runners are good runners, but you kind of want to. There needs to be some
difference between
some
the different
differentiations between the two different things, and not having a lens automatically, not having Pharaoh's Wind, all those nice little comfort items that give you a nice warm hug of oh god, I don't have to go find this if I want to check TCG really quick, or I want to warp between dungeons.
So Ceddy here is on Ganon, so it won't be too much longer before it's GG's.
Yeah, we'll see how our runners are feeling after this race, if they're going to be up for an interview.
I could totally see Jax not being up for the interview, because this is just a really soul-crushing seed.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I know Jax tends to like doing interviews, but
yeah.
we'll just have to see.
The seed is almost 4 hours, and it's
But if they do come in here, we're going to be very nice to them, Chaz.
Yeah.
Because this was a truly awful seed, and even I'm at the point where I feel almost a little bad about how much I tried to. I might have tried to jinx my runners a little too hard. Because this is gross even by my standards.
Yeah, because at this point, this seed was basically 100%ed. I mean, except for Ganon's Castle, but, like, you've completed, like, 98% of the checks in this seed, because you don't need anything in Ganon's Castle, fortunately. So our Stream 3 was most definitely in Ganon's Castle, because that's the only place it could be. But yeah, this is just very rough and just kind of breaks my heart a little bit.
Yeah,
Randobot, unfortunately, randoing. That's all it came down to.
Yeah. And honestly, if there's a good chance that if Ceddy hadn't been able to find that other bomb bag, I mean, Ceddy might have wound up further behind, making that call to go into water.
I mean,
the wallet.
Yeah, wallet, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, if we look at this objectively, it doesn't really matter. Ceddy got to well before Jax did.
Yeah.
I mean, Jax went to well before
if it was on
Ceddy.
No, HBA for all dungeons. So even if this was all dungeons hard required, Ceddy was already there full 5 minutes ahead of Jax anyway.
Yeah.
So that's the entire Ganon climb more than Jax did. It was over at that point anyway.
Yeah, Ceddy did some incredible routing, and again, this goes to show just how stellar his execution is as a newer runner in the community. And that is GG's for Ceddy, and Jax has forfeited.
That's a convenient place to just forfeit on Jax's side.
Rip.
Rip. Honestly, that's how I feel about this seed.
Yep, I'm going to switch us over to our outro team scene. I am asking if our runners feel like an interview. We will see.
And we will understand why the answer is no.
Yeah, just this was
it
really rough.
It does look like Jax is going to join us. Ceddy is exhausted.
Understandably so. I'd be exhausted after doing a 1 in 32 to then.
Okay, actually, because Ceddy's not joining us, Jax wants to go make dinner, so neither of our runners are going to be joining us today, and I do not blame them. That was wild.